I'm just kind of interested what parts you should skip.
He's gonna say part 1 and 5.
Part 1.
Why? Why skip part 1?
Because
it's boring.
Because people say to skip part 1, I guess, because it's boring.
I like
a little less connected to the rest of the series.
There's also like part 2 because it has like a Nazi character sympathetic.
Wait, he says
okay.
To
yes.
skip part
Some people
2,
might be like.
He says to skip part 2 because of Stroheim.
Yes.
What? No.
Because some people might be like.
You watch part 2 because of that.
Yeah.
Wait,
the best
skip it because Nazis,
it's
right?
the best part in the series.
Superior German engineering.
Okay.
Nirren, yeah.
Fantastic.
Don't skip part 2.
Anyway,
it is the best part.
Let's get
Why
going.
would you do that?
Go.
Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to Smudcast number 307. You should maybe skip Jojo parts. I don't know why we're doing another video by this fellow. I thought we had enough of him after we did his previous video, which was a few months back. And we all thought this was a waste of time, and he's a horrible, dumb fellow. And what
He's a retard.
Useless opinions.
Don't say dumb. He's a retard.
Well, I would like to think, before we get to the mentally disabled aspect of analysis, you have some mental block that you could say, you know what, he's either ignorant or stupid, but past that, I'm not a psychologist. I can't diagnose him with some mental condition. So to be safe, we'll just say it was dumb.
I'm not using it in the psychological sense.
I'm not a psychologist either, but I did look at the DSM one, so I think I'm qualified to diagnose him with retardation.
Okay.
Yeah,
anyway,
like the communist
if you guys don't know who we're talking about,
he might not be retarded, but he is an idiot who contradicts himself every sentence. We can all agree on that.
That was the most bizarre line of reason in one paragraph. It was just back and forth. Yeah. Anyway, this is.
I can do the mother's basement logic of like he's not a retard, but he is really.
So this is, in case you haven't heard it, Mother's Basement. This video came out last year, I believe, in August, and it has almost 260,000 views and an amazing ratio of 16 upvotes or 16,000 upvotes and 14,000 downvotes. So pretty even when it comes to how bad this video is going to, cover when we watch it. This is a 30-minute video. This will take some time.
Whoa, 30 minutes?
I doubt we're going to go through it all. He is going to ramble. He is going to say some crap, and then we're going to sit back and laugh because I don't think there's any mental gymnastics we have to do to figure out what he's saying in any academic or analytical meaningful way. It's just, that's insane. That's stupid. We'll just keep going. And then we just keep going. So that's what I think we should be doing, but I'm sure we're going to have a good laugh and ramble on it ourselves anyway, as we usually do. So, Zach, you're back. Hey, how's it going, Zach?
Hello there.
Thank you, Zach. Perfect.
Oh,
okay.
Fucking beautiful, man.
All right.
Before we start, I think we are watching this video because when I saw the poll, I voted for it, and then I went to the discussion and I wrote Jojo, and then suddenly it went from being like 8 votes behind to like 10 votes ahead.
I think it's your fault then.
So it's your fault.
Yes,
No,
this is my fault. That's why I'm here. I'm jumping on this grenade for everyone because it's my fault that we're covering this video.
All right. Well, I'm sure the anime fans will be happy, and people who aren't too thrilled with Mother's Basement will, hurt themselves or hurt themselves laughing. I'm not sure which one. But anyway, let's get started with Ron Harushin.
Hopefully the latter.
Yeah. I don't know. It could be bad either way. Thank you, Zach. That was beautiful. We haven't started yet, Zach, but that's okay. Ron Harushin, thanks for...
I'm setting the tone, Smudge.
It's Jojo. Everyone knows Jojo. Come on, everyone knows.
Setting the tone, setting the mood.
I don't think you could ever set the mood for
We
Jojo.
all know that mood is important.
It's
Get
all over the place.
Jojo is...
Gotta get the audience in the mood, gotta get the ladies in the mood, got all of that stuff.
Imagine you're
all important.
running down the inside of a gigantic kaleidoscope that's spinning. That's Jojo. it's kind of hard to narrow it down with a certain tone or motif. It's always weird and colorful and strange and violent, and I don't know, a bunch of other adjectives I can't think of right now. That
weird and strange. You could maybe call it bizarre.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, that's the title, right?
Oh yeah. Okay. Here's Revolution with the $10 donation. Thank you. Oh hey Jojo's. Oh no, Mother's Basement. Yes. Welcome. Who are you?
Judge at Mother's Basement.
To Mother's Basement. All right, let's get started. It's gonna take a while.
Oh wow, you sound crispy clean on the stream, Smud, but here you sound all flumpy.
Thank
Exactly
you.
what I said.
Thank you, Zach.
Always has.
That's the beauty of recording. You record directly into the mic. You don't pump it through and then record that output. So anyway, let's get going. Everyone's in the watch together.
Yes.
Everything's cool. Okay.
Yes.
Possibly.
We're all at 000. Okay, great. Let's do this.
A year and a half ago, I released a video called Anime Cheat Sheet, where I gave a jokey summary of the first 4 parts of Jojo as a primer for the then newly released Part 5. The video was mainly intended to make existing fans of the series laugh, but I presented it as a way for newbies to get up to speed on the basics so they could watch the new stuff weekly.
Did anybody watch that video?
No.
No.
I
No
spent
way.
time watching Jojo.
Nobody can
actually.
determine the quality of it then?
No.
Wait, Jojo
I
or
thought-
the
I think it just sucks. That's it. We can move on.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll chalk it up to an admirable goal that he tried to catch up new people to JoJo.
It seems like his ratios aren't
Well,
doing
Why
so
don't
well.
they just watch it?
If you look at the video,
Yeah,
Uh,
watch it.
Because
Not as bad as this one,
oftentimes
no.
not everybody has time to rewatch an entire previous 4 seasons of a show when a new one is
Then
coming out, and maybe
why are
they
you
just want
watching
to jump
season
in.
5?
So
Maybe
Why?
they just want to jump in. Maybe they just want to jump in. And that
Well,
could be
they're
a
wrong.
useful video for them.
That's
Honestly, if you're going to jump in anywhere,
You're
But
being
people
what
can
we call
rewatch
a negative
tons
Nancy
of hundreds
hog.
of other shows.
No, you
If
guys
you're
are
gonna-
just,
I watched
you guys are just
Jojo.
nitpicking.
I'm not nitpicking. I'm just saying, if you want to watch a show, don't jump in season 5.
Maybe they want to. Listen, okay, first of all, I'm not just rebranding myself as the good guy because I got banned on Twitter. I'm trying to
Don't
give
come
this
to
man
me.
some
Don't
credit.
come to
okay?
me.
Shh.
Don't come to me
Listen.
with your band on Twitter.
Oh
Zach.
god, here we
I
go.
was there before.
Listen. I'm trying to give this guy some credit. I'm a good person. You're just a bad. Okay.
there is an
Yes,
argument to be
okay,
made
fine.
for.
We're at an impasse here.
I'm sorry, but I saw the last Smudcast. He's a retard.
Let's be fair and say that there is an argument to be made for certain shows that because the nature of them that are popular, like Naruto, there are entire arcs which are called filler, where you could technically skip and not miss anything, even though it's fun and entertaining to watch.
Mhm.
And that is an argument that has some balls. You could say, oh yeah, it's a waste of my time. Why would I watch that? So with JoJo, though, I can't think of, like, how would you even fill in JoJo? That wouldn't make any, like, okay, writer who's not the creator, can you make a guy with a pompadour that's as tall as his arms? Oh no, we have like 5 of those. Oh, okay. Like trying to do something original that's filler for JoJo is not gonna, it's not gonna fly.
So but there's a superpower called Hamon. Now what Hamon is, it's basically Super Saiyan and magnetism, except you do it by breathing right. And there's these vampires, right? But it's made by this stone. You'll figure it out.
What I'm saying is it's
How do
hard
you
to
even
do.
describe
Better
JoJo?
job than
At
Mother's
one point, they
Basement, Zach.
fucking hang glide with leaves that they tied together with sun magnetism because they breathed right.
Yep. Yes. That is it. That is it. Yes.
That is a
true.
thing
yes,
that
viewers,
fucking
he
happens.
is not exaggerating. That is literally what happens.
Even Speedwagon
Yeah,
was
it was
afraid.
great. It was.
I
Wonderful.
think that's why they slow roll the release of the anime so much, is that way they don't have to do any filler because they're behind the manga all the time,
Mhm.
Yeah, it's,
which is to the
that does make
show's
sense.
benefit because
Yeah.
it makes for a very unobtrusive release. where you don't have 20, 30 episodes of nonsense.
Yeah.
I mean, you have
That's
like
all JoJo
the whole
is
show is
nonsense.
nonsense, but
Yeah,
I tapped out in part
okay,
2,
okay.
dog.
Irrelevant nonsense.
Like I tapped out towards the end of part 2 with Wamu, with his whole little fight with JoJo.
Oh, you didn't even get to the weird stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I did not get to the volcano cannon where they launch cars into space.
That's great.
Like
That was
No,
like
that's-
the
that.
best thing ever.
Even
Jesus
that's not the weird
Christ.
stuff.
Yeah.
That was great.
I
That was
couldn't
amazing.
do it. I couldn't fucking do it. At one point, just when the fucking
You get to
writing
part
was so
4.
tismy, I could not enjoy the absurdity anymore. Once they did my boy Caesar that dirty, I no,
Yeah.
they did my boy Caesar dirty.
So yeah, after they got the leaves together to escape, my brain just went, yeah, there's no, yeah, okay.
Like I
Sure.
agree. That's like that. Yeah, like right there, I was just like, holy fuck, that's hilarious. It doesn't make sense at all, but I love it. And then when Caesar died, I'm just like, okay, so he was wasted. I really like that character. Fucking hell, why would you do that? And then I'm start like trying to look into the why and the mechanics of all that. And this from a writing perspective, I'm just like, it makes no sense to kill Caesar there.
Not that like you would ever like read it or like watch it eventually, but like part 7 actually makes like a better version of that character because like they kind of like reset the universe, so like Zeppeli comes back, but in like a much better version, I would say.
Well, look,
He's almost like the main character, like, and like Jojo is like almost.
I'm
like,
just saying,
the
like
second.
they wasted Caesar. They wasted him. Absolutely
did.
did him dirty, and then his death just means nothing.
Flashback just before he dies. I think that's like a common thing in
But
JoJo.
yeah, give you his backstory and his life story like in the same episode that they off him. Like, great. This is man, writing's easy. I mean, you can just fast forward, fucking giving the audience a reason to give a fuck.
He does
Yeah,
that even
great,
now.
amazing.
All right, cool. Here's Alex Halo. Finally, good to see you there, Alex. That's what makes JoJo so great. I don't know exactly what you're referring to, but JoJo is in fact great on its own. I think there's many reasons to think that, but it's beyond proper analysis. You sort of just suspend your brain and you go, "Oh, cool." So it's hard to properly assess. Here's another Alex Halo super chat. You haven't gotten to the weird stuff yet, so I don't know. It's pretty.
And nor will I
weird.
ever. Nor will I ever. I don't have any intention to finish JoJo. I can appreciate it. I like it, and I'm glad it's absurd, and I appreciate all the memes, and it's just that is too tismy of a show to be able to enjoy the absurdity for me.
All right. All right.
I know that one day Bears is going to abduct you and tape you onto a chair and
Well, no,
make you
so
watch all the JoJo.
Well, here's the thing. Bears and I always talk about this. So, like, one day we're going to be drinking at a bar together. He's going to put his arm around me. He goes, "Hey, brother, you ever, like, get boners and stuff?" And then I'm going to look at him and go, "That's pornea, brother. Also, did you put something in my drink?" And then I'll wake up in his basement. That scenario is going to happen.
The Ram Ranch.
Slip you a roofie
He's going to make me.
you watch
I'm going to
JoJo.
wake up in the basement of the Ram Ranch. He's going to make me watch VTubers and JoJo.
A lot of people have no idea what Zach is talking about.
And you're gonna enjoy it. So yeah.
Oh, well, if you want to know what we're talking about, you should watch the Sloppy Seconds podcast. Shameless plug.
God damn.
Anyway, let's get on with the video.
Yeah.
And in response to that, a certain segment of the JoJo fanbase, accounting for about 25% of folks who rated the video and maybe 2 or 3% of its total viewers, lost its goddamn mind.
So why do you think
they
that
click
is?
dislike on your video.
Oh boy!
So okay,
Oh,
so
how crazy.
24,000.
Even though you still get paid, but whatever.
So 31,000 votes or so, right? 7,000 of which were negative. It's not a great ratio there. It's not great. It's pretty bad, actually. So why do you think that is, Mother's Basement?
Oh,
do you think
Zach,
maybe?
have you checked like this video's ratio? It's even more hilarious.
Oh no.
Really? What is it?
16,000.
50-50.
Oh,
You go, Zach. You go do that on your own time. How's that?
Oh my goodness, 16,000. Oh no. What did you do, Mother's Basement?
Well, let's find out.
You will see.
Let's go.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Let's go.
You get around the
Oh,
JoJo fandom
God.
without at least being aware of the never skip parts meme, but I realized in that moment how deadly serious some of the fans are about it. And for a long time, I felt really bad
Wow,
about
the
how I
fans of
made
the show
that
want you to
video.
watch the
I
show.
do think it's okay to start JoJo
Yeah, no.
at whatever part you want, but by choosing to introduce it as a thing
I
to
don't
help
start
new
at part
viewers do
one.
that instead of
I
setting
think
a
it's okay.
refresher
Just
for
start at
existing
whatever
fans,
part you want.
Shut
I
up, Zach.
inadvertently created this
No, you.
rage-inducing 45-second barrier.
No.
that was
I think it's
stopping the
okay to
Have a nice
start at
day.
whatever part you want as
All right,
long as
so
you
we-
start at part 1.
Yeah,
Which I did, and I enjoyed the hell out of part 1. I loved part 1.
I like part 1. Yeah.
Well, I think Mass
Part 1
Effect
is
3,
fantastic.
as quoted by Casey Hudson, is a great starting point for people into the series.
Seriously?
What is?
What?
What did he say?
Yeah.
Huh?
Matt-
Casey Hudson said what now?
Mass-
Did he say to start at Mass Effect 3?
For people coming into the series, Mass Effect 3 is a
One-
great starting point.
The one with
No.
the big
Yeah.
number 3
Yeah.
on it?
Yeah.
That one?
That's the
Number
one.
But I
3
mean, like,
Yeah.
comes
I
after
mean,
1
like,
and
if you-
2.
Isn't that the worst one?
Arguably, I'd
No,
say
That'd be
Andromeda is.
Yeah.
one of the top
Oh,
worst.
I forget about
Andromeda-
Andromeda exists.
Andromeda is the
That's the one
worst
with the
from a
googly eyes, right?
gameplay perspective. 3 was pretty crap in terms of actually breaking the universe. 2 is probably the worst. Even if 2, I think, is the most fun from a gameplay perspective.
Can we appreciate this Giga Chad pose that's on the screen here?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. Best JoJo.
Do you have a Giga Chat?
Yes,
voice?
that is true.
I don't have the. I got this.
Oh. Classy, yes.
Huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. It's fine. It's good. It's fine.
But yeah, no, I hate this whole argument of you can start wherever you want to. No, start at the beginning. Why? Because that's you always start at the.
Yeah,
You
I
should
would
think
Probably
it's
start.
started
That's
in the
where the
middle.
story starts. I'll fucking know. What would I know?
Yeah,
I just
Probably-
read
yeah,
and write shit all
exactly.
fucking time. I just read and write shit all fucking time. What would I know
Why
about
can't I just-
storytelling?
Listen, you
Why can't
start.
I just start
if
at the
you-
end and then go read
pop
backwards?
if
Just
you
don't
pop
read books
open a
backwards.
book-
I don't. Wait, listen. How about you start at the last page, just work your way backwards, figure fuck out. All right, go read a book like
Why
that.
does-
Tell me how it works out for you, there, champ.
Could you? Yeah.
Why don't
could
you
you
start
imagine
Lord of the
someone
Rings at
saying-
the third movie? Yeah.
No. It's not,
Seriously,
Start
no,
Lord of the
Why-
Rings,
why
where
don't
the
you start
Eagles
there?
are picking up Frodo. Just start.
No,
Don't waste your
no,
time with all
no,
that other
Zach.
filler shit.
No.
No, where
Wait,
everything
why can't
prior
I
to
start
the
at the
Eagles
middle and
picking
then start from
Frodo
the
off the
beginning and
mountain
then go
is
to the
just
end?
filler.
No, Zach, it's like that. Start Lord of the Rings when Frodo leaves Middle Earth. That's when you've got to start the Lord of the Rings movie.
Oh yes, that one scene where Gandalf is dragging Frodo onto a boat and throwing him into.
Yeah, and then
yeah,
any,
cargo
then
hold on
any
the boat.
criticism, then any
It's time to
criticism
go,
of
Frodo.
Lord of the Rings, and then you can criticize Lord of the Rings if you watch that one scene because you can start
Mhm.
wherever you want to start. Stupid. Anyone who says that is a cunt, and that's all I've got to say. Anyone who says, "Oh, you can start wherever you want to," you're a cunt, and I don't want to be friends with you.
Hey, Hawk, you can
You're
start
watching
wherever
movies
you
wrong,
want
and
to.
I don't want to be friends
What,
with
you
you. Okay,
Patrick
Patrick Willems.
Yes.
This is my
Well,
favorite scene
that
in
is
all
true.
of Star Wars, and if you disagree, you're wrong, and I don't want to be friends with you.
It's like all those idiots who started watching Star Wars at The Force Awakens and then saying, "Yeah, I don't understand why you're all unhappy about it." You fucking know.
Listen,
Die.
That through
Yeah,
no
kill
fault of
yourself.
my own, through no fault of mine or a 45 caliber, that list is growing smaller by the day.
Yes.
Okay.
But also, don't skip.
We'll
parts.
track him down yet. I mean, I won't.
Whoa, don't
But,
give all the secrets away.
I can understand if you like skip some episodes of the Twilight Zone or Outer Limits because it doesn't matter because it's not a story thing. But shows that have a story,
those kind of shows that are not an overarching narrative, that's fine. Like, yeah, anthology series like that's fine. Those you start wherever you feel like. But no,
That's
if
not
it is
JoJo's, is it?
no, if it's a story where the whole thing is one narrative, you start from the beginning. Start from number 1. Start from episode 1 of season 1. It's not hard.
Yeah, I know.
And if you don't like it, just keep watching it.
You say, yeah, but people go, but Hawk, you'll also agree that you should probably skip seasons 1 and 2 of TNG. I always say watch Farpoint because then you get an idea of who Q is and you get the starting point of the story. But the episodes that happen in seasons 1 and 2 don't really affect the rest of the season.
Yeah, they are very episodic, and like the next episode, they don't
Very
really have
incredibly,
anything continuous. Yeah, except some of the
it's
characters dying off. That's it.
Yeah.
One thing I will never understand about
Yes?
fucking JoJo is that every other fan has a different fucking idea of where you should start watching JoJo and what parts of JoJo you should watch. Every fucking fan has a different fucking answer for you.
We can argue that
And
every
that's
part, though,
Kind of absurd.
is unique. And that's why you may not like certain parts, which is totally fair because the manga is written that way. So it's kind of like, imagine if one of those episodes of Star Trek was an entire season. You're like, oh, that season 2 was just, whoa, like that was so weird. And you might not like that, but some people might love it. So it really depends on your tastes. And that's why you should try them all. And if you don't like season 1, you go to season 2. And, if you're not interested at all, then you wouldn't watch it. So it's not a big deal of what you should or shouldn't watch. Spend your time however you like. It's a show. Enjoy it for what it's worth. And
I did that with part 4 because I was so bored of the first half of it until Kira showed up because I felt like it was filler, literally.
Yeah, Kira,
how the characters were acting, they was so boring.
Yeah, you
especially
have to,
the main character.
You have to do something with the villain early on, or else you're struggling to figure out what the hell the story is really going to be about.
Yes, and I think he had such a late introduction for that.
Yeah, I think after,
of course, he was initially built up to be a random guy, literally, that was just committing homicide.
That's what happens when
that
you
was
have,
also his charm.
That's what happens when you have a previous story or a previous plot line where the villain is so memorable, and then he goes away for whatever reason. And then boom, what's the next what's the next season of SG-1 going to be like? What's the next season of Star Trek going to be like? It's like, oh, Kira, oh, who's that? So it takes a while to get there. That's the problem with some of these stories, especially the manga, just sort of focus too much on one character like Polnareff or some of the other side characters too much. But that's just the writing. Why the author did that, I don't know. But
I completely agree. After they killed off Dio, it left such a big void.
Yeah.
That we can't fill that up. And then they had part 5 guy who no one knows how he works.
Yeah,
that's the best part. I think about.
There's so many. Part 5 is a blood match. I don't know what the hell is going on half the time. Who are these guys? Why they want?
I know it plays in Italy, but nothing else.
I love this comment. Should we watch the Smudcast from the beginning?
Before it was the Smudcast, we did a lot of strange things, myself and LitDev and other people. So that's a little hard to follow, but that's luckily we kept the number system going, and I don't know if that's going to help.
Is you and
really?
the streams
Skip
are
part 1 of Smudcast, you'll be
fine.
Okay. Anyway,
dang. So I did it.
Start around episode 139 because that's when.
Wait, but
shut your fucking mouth.
Shouldn't you start at Smud's very first video?
You could.
Yeah, the
Smud's
best
very first
reviews.
Good.
No, that's included in part 1 of Smudcast. Don't watch it.
Anyway, let's get going. Here is Otaku Sage. What's your favorite JoJo opening? Do you mean the music or the actual opening? Because there's a few every season. I just like part 5 a lot, just because it's Golden Wind. But I don't remember the name of the opening, so I can't tell you. It's the second part of the season.
I have a soft spot for the very first opening. I don't know why. I just really like it.
Sonochi no Sadame.
They're so fun. They're so awesome.
Yeah.
It's so energetic. Like the animation is just like doing like service for the entire music. So it's a glorious combination.
Everyone has their favorite.
You don't like the Steven Universe animation?
The intro?
Shut your fucking mouth.
Fuck off. No.
Shut the fuck up.
I think we had enough
Korean shit.
We had enough Steven Universe for the week. Please, guys, do not recommend anymore.
For a lifetime.
Unless it is like a video of the Steven Universe creators in gas chambers, we're not interested in seeing any videos about Steven Universe.
Why would you want them in gas chambers?
Why wouldn't I want them in gas chambers?
Wait, why is that here? I didn't say Cuties is a good film.
It's superior German engineering.
Oh, damn, got tricked.
Anyway, here's Joe Crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Obviously, the best one to start with is Andromeda.
I'm half white.
Oh my god! Best Mass Effect.
What?
Oh, so you'll only have to get... Never mind, I'm not going to say that.
So, someone actually, unironically, told me that the best Dragon Age to start with is Inquisition.
Nani?
Oh yeah, there was a video like that.
Wow.
I don't know what it is, by the way. There's something about Twitch girls, and they just love Dragon Age Inquisition. I don't know what it is. Just Twitch thoughts love Dragon Age Inquisition.
It's because they're retarded.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's retarded.
Because they can play it and not feel stupid by loot, because it's very hard to lose in that game. So it's pretty much they can.
It's incredibly hard to lose.
Just putz around. I'm gonna try this strategy. Wow, it worked. I'm so fun. Wow, it's like no, it's that stupid game. You just can't lose.
God, I'm gonna do quick
me no
tactics, and it's like just tapping R2, even though like you can hold it down, but they just tap it.
Yeah.
It's like, look at me, I'm a proper gamer girl, and you're just like, oh. Thank God you've got tits, because otherwise you would not be making any money.
Here's Alex Halo again. Hey, Alex. Now play the Jojo Giorno theme. The Giorno. Okay, yeah.
Giorno's theme?
Yeah, everyone knows that one.
Yeah, there is.
It's Golden Wind.
That one?
Yeah, that's the one. Beautiful theme.
That's so classy, man.
Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty classy. I like it.
All right, one more.
I love Golden Wind's a chonker of a song too.
Yeah, it's great. Here is Ron Harushin for the donation, and we're gonna keep going. Awaken My Master Gundam. Shameless G Gundam plug. Great show. Okay. Okay, guys, focus on one anime at a time before we drive ourselves nuts.
The autism is becoming too strong.
Okay, let's go.
Probably enjoy the jokes I was making most from getting into the video at all. But then, about a week ago, when those give-a-take that'll get your blank card taken away tweets were doing the rounds and a JoJo one popped up, I decided to say, it's still okay to skip to a part that interests you. After reading some, to be clear...
Okay, but how do you know that a part won't interest you until you watch it? Got him.
That is a yeah, no, Zach's right, yeah.
He should have said
whatever, but just skip to one you should enjoy.
He should have said you can skip the things you don't like. And so, yep, just
if you don't like it, you can skip it. I just dipped out of JoJo entirely because I saw the writing on the wall and the screen.
But that's completely different than you can start anywhere. Skipping something you don't like is different to you can start anywhere.
Honestly, I think
it would
have hated it even more when he would have skipped to any of those stand.
Believe
seasons.
me, if I had actually seen the volcano space cannon for cars, I probably would have just self-deleted. Like, good. Just believe me, it's better that I didn't see that.
It's just.
He's also still that's still wrong here because he's not. That's not what he's saying. It's still totally fine to skip to a part that interests you. Again, how do you know whether or not you're gonna be interested in a part unless
Right,
you watch
yeah.
it. So you should probably start at season 1
The
and
beginning.
not listen to some
Yeah.
fucking retard's opinion of which one you should watch, and just watch
Yeah.
from the beginning.
But
If you
how
don't
am I
like
supposed
season
to
1,
know what I
skip
like
to the
if I
next
don't
one.
hear him?
If you don't, if like you're halfway through season 1 and it's just not your thing, go ahead and skip to the next one.
Yeah.
All right.
You've
Got
got.
all
You've got.
answers to that tweet, I stopped regretting the intro to that video. I realized that what I'd actually done was taken a bunch of objectively hilarious Joe jokes and with just a few
What?
Okay, so
words of
What does that mean?
Okay,
Whoa,
so
what does that mean?
objectively hilarious. Wrong, sir.
comedy-
You're wrong.
is not objective.
Yeah.
Some people can be in a meditative state and hear a joke and it wouldn't bother them because they're chilled. Other people find the dumbest shit funny, like violent
H.
stuff, and they laugh at people's misfortunes.
H.
I literally. That's just,
Oh my god, he said it.
He said the thing.
I hate the. I hate the fact that I literally laughed at that.
Good.
You're only proving his point.
Excuse me. Hey, Smud. This is very important, and Bears will greatly appreciate it. If you need him to super chat, he will. Can you just say H?
The letter H?
He said it. He said the thing.
The huh?
Or if you want to be Hawk, then you can just go H.
Hey,
H.
Hake? Hake?
White.
yeah, there's nothing wrong.
The long
Nothing wrong
H
with
sound.
Shut up.
He says H. By the
Yeah,
way,
H,
that's
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Shut
No, it's
the
not
fuck
wrong.
up.
My language exists before your language.
Like,
Shut the fuck up, you limey in it little twat.
is that like HHTP
Ooh,
No.
Race
Colon-
Wars. I love it.
/
Grace, what?
No? Okay. Anyway,
Why did Zach saying Race Wars sound like the opening to Beast Wars? I don't know why.
Beast Wars? Transformers?
Yeah, Beast Wars Transformers. Beast Wars, and it's just Zach going Race Wars constantly.
That's a good point.
that was actually really well timed
Oh.
because someone just gave a donation while that whatever was played.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it lined up.
So Garrus was
Oh,
dancing.
hey, there you go. There,
Yeah.
just put that for the new thing.
Magic line. Okay. Oh,
The
here's
new,
tall
the
person.
new donation alert.
Here's I'm gonna.
I love that chat is just full of H right now.
Yeah, well, they're fun. Here is tall person with $6. That's a strange but thankful donation. As someone whose first JoJo was part 3, my suggestion is start part 1 unless someone can give you a convincing enough rationale for a different part. Doubt I'll get one from Mother's Basement. Looking forward to part 6 anime. Yeah, I think we all are.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of
Yeah,
funny
I
though. It
forgot
takes
that's
like
coming out.
it takes like a decade, if not more, to get these things pumped up to anime style, but it is worth it.
Oh, hey. James Morse said something interesting in the chat.
What's that?
This is like saying to skip all of Buffy to watch the best season first. Not only is it stupid, you're skipping a massive amount of character development and the emotional connection to them.
You know what? Just watch Angel.
Mhm.
That's my response to that. Watch
Yeah.
all of Angel.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You are objectively wrong, sir.
You can.
The answer is start with
No.
Angel.
I actually liked Angel better. Personally.
You can
If you
skip
start-
part 1 of Angel. It's
No,
okay.
no. You should watch Age of Ultron because it's the same director.
What did you just say, Mark?
You said
Watch
watch
Age
Age
of
of Ultron.
Just,
Oh boy.
No, that's like going like the MCU just saying, just watch Endgame. It's fine. You don't have to watch everything else.
Exactly. It's a perfect starting
Yeah,
point.
it's saying it's basically
No,
saying just
no,
watch the
don't bring up.
Avengers.
No,
movies.
Get off of,
Yeah.
get off the MCU. Get off the MCU because we're gonna start talking about how bad it is. Get off of it.
No,
If we keep
no, no, no,
talking
no,
about
no,
the
no.
I can't
MCU
believe
will all
Loki's
be
gender
melted.
fluid.
If you
No
keep
cares about
talking about the
All
MCU,
right.
you'll be melted.
All right, guys.
Okay, stop.
Back to anime. All right.
It's like watching Breaking
Yay,
Bad season
anime.
5.
No, it's like
Flaming.
watching Breaking Bad season 5 end credits.
Yes.
That's all you need, right?
Yeah.
All right.
rendered them completely inaccessible to the kind of JoJo fans who say other people don't deserve to enjoy the series at all if they don't watch or
What?
read it the
All right, who the fuck is saying
No one said
Who the
that.
fuck is saying
argument.
that? Show me one fucker that's saying
Yeah,
that.
I want to see people who say you don't
Show me one.
deserve
Just one.
to
Show me
enjoy it. if
one
you
I'm
don't
raising
start
my
with
hand.
tweet.
I'm raising my hand right now.
Okay.
Can you see
That's
it?
nice.
No.
No. Then again, I wouldn't be looking at you anyway. What do you want?
But even then, nobody's saying it. And if there was, point to it. Is it a problem?
Yeah.
Does this
Why is
count
there
as a
a
JoJo pose?
No.
Jotaro sitting on a bench.
I would say no.
Try to move your legs.
Everything in JoJo is a JoJo pose.
Is this sitting on a bench pose a JoJo reference?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's referencing itself. Actually,
That's some
JoJo,
deep
it's
themes.
like part 7 especially, like it's referencing itself so much because it reset the universe. So like you see like characters and like, hey, I saw this before.
Oh fuck! Ow! I just hit my knee.
Hey,
Ow!
Hey, I want to say something. My brother might be watching the stream. He says Joseph is the greatest of all time. When he pulled out
Yes.
the gun, it was amazing.
It was. That sold me on part 2.
That was when I knew that like this is gonna be great.
Oh, the Tommy gun.
Once,
Yeah.
when my man pulls a Tommy gun out of his shirt, I'm like, this is gonna be a good one.
Mhm.
For 9/11.
It doesn't really matter where the gun came from either, because no one has any idea.
No, it's just the fact that
It's because he's from the streets.
Yeah, he's like,
yeah, but it's just so funny the way that you think he's going to do something real like mystical or like a cool fight. No, just get a fucking machine gun out, bitch.
But the guy is
and
like
then,
British.
And then the grenades right after that.
Yeah.
And he's like, you should have spent more time on the streets.
Yeah, but like Mark's about to say, he's British, so when you learn all this stuff, I don't know.
Is Joseph British?
God, I
Yes.
can't wait for the Netflix adaptation.
Is he really, though?
He is British.
Because wasn't he born in New York?
No, Joseph
No.
wasn't. Like he was born during World War One.
Yeah.
Okay,
his
but
father
there-
was like a British Air Force veteran.
Royal Air Force, yeah.
all right.
right way. There's something poetic about that. I don't like gatekeepers.
rhymes.
In my opinion, with
Oh no.
What
Whoa,
did he-
whoa.
First of all, I don't like gatekeepers, and then, in my opinion, within a second, god damn, dude.
No.
Well-
I don't like gatekeepers. That last video we watched was you trying to like
Gatekeep everybody.
Yeah, gatekeep
Remember?
everybody from everything.
Remember what did he say? He said, some people are allowed to speak their opinions, but I think they shouldn't.
Yeah.
Like,
What
okay.
a fucking what a galaxy brain take. So,
Well, my
by the way,
opinion is that I
Bear-
like gatekeepers.
Bear
So.
will agree with me on this. Gatekeeping, kind of a good thing.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yes.
keep the
Yes,
fucking
I know
that we
Bear
got.
will
You
agree
gotta
with
keep
you. We did-
the Tyranids and the Feminids out of your fucking fandoms.
We did a
Keep
whole
'em
video
out.
on it.
Keep
Yeah,
them out.
I mean, it
Were
ruined
you not there
MCU.
for the gatekeeping video?
Even if
It ruined DC.
Possibly.
Even
I don't
if we're
fucking
not-
know. I
yeah, but
can't
even-
remember.
Ruining all comics right now.
yeah, but even if we're not talking
You
about,
know how many of
Gatekeeping
these
good.
I've been on?
even if we're not talking about
We
keeping,
did a.
the focus is keeping people out of a fandom. But even if we're not talking about that, when we talk about people who know the subject material, and there's a question or there's some lore disagreement, all you have to do is ask these people, and they will give you
Yeah.
dozens of reasons why a certain thing is a certain way. So we need these lore experts who we can go to, whether it's comic books or a certain, universe of comic books or movies or whatever, just to say this is the way the world works. So whenever someone says something and you know it's wrong, it's like, wait a second, Steve, come over here. What is this right or wrong? Okay, great. Thank you. That's what we need.
I mean, that's literally how I talk to Bear half the time. Just like see somebody say something stupid about Superman.
Right.
Just get him on the phone. Hey, Bear, this what Superman do? No? Okay.
Yeah.
So you can come into the fandom. You can go to a convention. You could watch a show and go to a forum and say whatever you like. But if you're wrong, we'll make sure you're wrong, and we won't be mean about it.
Do not go into a fandom and say, "Well, I started on part 5, and I know more about this show than people who started at part 1."
Right. I mean, I have.
Who's doing that?
That's what.
Wait, no,
that's
hold
what
on. Who's
you
doing
get.
that?
Well, okay. I do.
No. What I'm saying is you can get that.
You're right. Whenever I do a video.
Have you seen that?
Okay. Well, okay. Think of it this way.
I have seen people.
Think of it like a reverse gatekeeping. Imagine there's a guy who really, really likes BioWare. He really loves whatever, Elder Scrolls, whatever the thing might be.
I'm sorry.
Right? Doesn't matter what it is. He really likes it. So if you make a critical video and you say, well, this is flawed, this has bugs, this is whatever, he's going to say, well, you're not a real fan. You don't understand. Every game has bugs. Like every game has flaws. It's like, yes. And your point is it a bug? Yes or no? Did anything I say is incorrect? Yes or no? Like, I want to be clear that this is not my opinion. This is just what happens in the game. Like when I posted that Legendary Edition Mass Effect video a few days ago, it was all just bugs. It was all just glitches.
Yeah.
I didn't make any opinion about it.
The greatest response is all games has bugs. It's like, okay, that means that we should accept it because
you could argue that
Pac-Man have bugs.
You could argue many things why this is good or bad, but the fact is, all I'm doing is just showing you evidence of stuff which is bad. And if you can't argue against that, then you don't have. All you're doing is saying, I'm a fanboy. I don't like it when you say bad stuff about my fandom. It's like, I'm not saying bad stuff. I'm showing you bad stuff. That's all I'm doing. So
yeah, this isn't slander. This is what happened. Look, I put it on the screen and everything.
And there's more. I was waiting 3 weeks to do that video because there were so many problems. I found a hilarious one where I don't know if you guys remember Citadel DLC. Well, James is frying an egg. Well, it glitches out where he goes back upstairs and he's holding the egg animation. So he's frying the egg with no stove and he's punching the bag with the freaking egg and the pan. It's hilarious. Like I wish I would have caught that. It was so like there's so many glitches in these games.
Oh,
this is in the Legendary Edition.
Yes.
Smudge, you just reminded me. I'm replaying through Cyberpunk. It's been 6 months, by the way, since Cyberpunk came out. It's had I think about 3 updates. None of them fixed shit. And I've also modded the hell out of Cyberpunk. I'm giving it another chance to see if I can at least be entertained by it. At one point, Evelyn Parker lights a cigarette, puts her cigarette case behind her, her cigarette case clips into her hand, and then she smokes the cigarette case.
Ah, okay.
I think we're
How
gonna have
long
to wait.
did that game take to develop?
A decade.
Checks watch 8 years.
Yeah.
8 years. That game has been in development for 8 years.
Oh, 8 years?
Oh, no, it's
Not
okay. You don't
yet.
understand.
Yes, it still plays like.
Lots
You don't
of
get
games.
it, though.
Lots of games smoke cigarette boxes.
You don't understand. All games have bugs.
Yeah, and don't
Yeah,
worry,
it's,
they'll patch it. They'll fix it. All right.
Yeah, they'll fix it.
All games are equal. Some are more equal than others.
But by the way,
Absolutely.
no, it's false. It wasn't 8 years.
It's
it was
all about
only
how the
6
game
years.
makes you feel.
I hate when people say stuff like that. Like, all games have bugs. Or like, when people say, "Oh, you can do this to any movie or any game," where if you pick it apart enough, you'll find stuff to hate. It's like, yeah, okay, maybe.
Yeah. Everything has flaws in it. I'm just pointing out that this thing has a lot of fucking flaws in it that are fundamental and break the entire experience.
Yeah, like, okay, you can find problems in anything. That doesn't mean everything is the same.
But
Like, you completely remove the concept of context and
Mhm.
and scale. It's like, oh, well, here was one problem. So in one thing that you like, so that means you can't ever talk about problems in other things ever.
Yeah.
Because the thing
I'll
that
do it
you
for
like
you.
isn't
I'll do it for you.
absolutely
I'll
perfect.
do it for them. There's a Ford F-150 in the background of the Shire in the Lord of the Rings movies. They're still the best movies ever fucking made.
Mhm.
Is there? That's funny.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, there's
like
actually,
the first.
yeah, if you look close, it's
you
really hard to
really
see,
look,
but it's there.
Somebody
Zach,
way
right.
way off in the distance is driving a car in one
Look,
shot.
I just
It's
don't.
like,
Okay, Eric,
see,
and Zach.
that is a nitpick.
Yeah, but here's what.
Well,
here's
yeah,
what-
remember
because
any-
it's a
I
small
just don't
flaw
re-
that is
I don't
inconsequential to the
remember any
overall
bugs
story.
in
It's
Super
a
Mario
nitpick.
Odyssey.
Well, I'm going to say a bug in a game that I really enjoy. Red Dead 2. Aren't you getting cold, Arthur? Put some more warmer clothes on.
Oh, that's really
That
getting
bug.
annoying.
Yeah, that bug's really,
Dude,
really annoying.
It happens right at the prologue. They're telling me to put some
Yeah.
warmer clothes on. I'm wearing a goddamn sweatshirt. Like, what more do you want?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
wearing
the
a
bug.
winter
Does that
jacket.
does that mean now that, like, because that's in my favorite game, I'm now not allowed? I don't think that anything that I like is flawless. It's just that I
Nothing
can,
is
First of all,
flawless.
Yeah, but
First of all, if you want a
flawless,
flawless
If
game
Red
or a
Dead
flawless
was
movie,
broken from beginning to end, then yes, maybe there's an argument.
look, if you want a
Yeah.
flawless movie, go watch 12 Angry Men. If you want a flawless video game, go play Tetris.
Mhm.
Like, fuck off. Is that what we're here for? That's
Yeah.
12 Angry Men is a good movie. Tetris is a good game. But
what
Yeah.
I'm
the fact that they're flawless doesn't make them amazing.
I don't want a flawless,
what
but I don't also want a broken game.
Yeah,
Yeah, but the thing is,
but seriously,
the best
go
thing
watch
is
12
all-
Angry Men.
Man,
Like, that's
oh,
good
God.
life
Which
advice.
one?
Go watch 12
The
Angry
movie or the
good
adult
one.
version?
The original.
The
Should
what?
you read the manga?
Is there a manga version of 12 Angry Men?
Probably is.
The manga.
I'm gonna go with Yesent.
No,
Anyway.
the original movie with Peter Fonda.
Anyway, let's get going. Here's Bron
Fonda or
Or
Harushin
Henry Fonda, whichever one
with
it was. I
another
can't remember.
donation. Yes, we must summon the lore chads for the times we are ill-informed. Yes, I think we should. Anytime you have a question, always ask the community. They're happy. They would love to answer your question. So just keep an open mind. Don't go in
The
there.
law
thinking-
community has taken a battering these last couple of years, because for some reason,
Lore is just dumb nerd
Right.
stuff.
yeah, writers and journalists just bash onto law like it shouldn't exist, and it's like, no, it should exist. Talk to these
Look,
people.
I'm
These
gonna
people know
I'm gonna point something out. This is the state of writing in today's, I guess, media industry. This is the state of writing. The Powerpuff Girls CW show is saying that the cartoon whitewashed the Powerpuff Girls.
Yep.
I want everybody to think about the context and the implications of that simple fucking statement. So, Hawk, you're based for an Englishman. So I'll ask you this question.
Yeah.
Yep. Which came first? The CW show that isn't out yet, or the fucking cartoon from the 90s?
The cartoon from the 90s.
Okay, cool. How the fuck did the cartoon whitewash the Powerpuff Girls?
Because white people are bad.
When the fucking remake, a CW show, is race swapping one of the Powerpuff Girls.
Well, the reason why the cartoon whitewashed the Powerpuff Girls is because obviously, as the CW show is showing us, that the Powerpuff Girls are just a bunch of insane sluts who just fuck around all the time and are actually disgusting, horrible individuals who would actually let their city be destroyed.
Oh, I'm pretty sure the CW Powerpuff Girls show is going to be directed by Zack Snyder because the Powerpuff Girls really don't want to save their own city.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh,
That'd be great.
I read that script. They spend more time fucking random women, and just being utter degenerate sluts than anything else in that entire show.
Oh yeah, the Powerpuff Girls are all lesbians, and
Yeah, but all
Buttercup's
lesbians and
black.
they're all having just.
No, I think
Yeah,
I think Blossom has a boyfriend.
Oh,
Is
that
this
reminds
part 9
me.
we are talking about? Is this still Jojo?
Yeah, guys.
no.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
I'm talking about
the
no,
JoJo's
no, we're
video.
off on a tangent.
How do we get the
I'm talking
Powerpuff
about-
Girls?
Let's get back to JoJo.
I'm talking about the state of the writing industry.
There's not enough.
That's very cool, Zach.
There's not enough
Some other
buff
Yeah, in
guys
Western-
in this
in the Western
conversation, so I'm
culture,
gonna
right?
bring it back to JoJo.
Mark
Yeah.
is right. Let's talk about something serious and like down to earth. So
Let's
JoJo's
talk about
Barbara
something good.
Spencer.
JoJo's.
We are trying to bully.
Okay,
trying to
sorry.
bully
If
this
you say
Canadian
JoJo is
guy,
good, I'll
okay?
fight you. JoJo is not good. Fun,
Yeah, it's not good, it's
enjoyable.
great.
Okay, it's good.
No,
It's awesome.
And by
it's
that I mean
flawless.
Mother's Basement.
All right,
What-
where do you want to fight?
What
bro?
a great fight. That was great. Let's keep going.
Which is also a
Aw.
fact. The only people who really aren't real fans of things are the ones who actively try to get in the way of other people enjoying those things.
Okay, all right. So here's
No.
here's a guy.
wait, the only
Wrong.
people that aren't real fans of things are the people that get in the way of other people trying to enjoy those things. Number one, that is a chunker of a sentence.
Here's a
I feel
guy.
like you could have probably
Mhm.
edited that down.
Here's a,
Thick,
Absolutely.
dummy thick.
this is where I stopped watching because this is what he's doing at this point of his career or over the years. He is telling you you're watching shows wrong whenever you have a title. Maybe you should stop watching a show. If you're watching shows, like this is the silliest thing. This is the level of hypocrisy we're talking about. If you are unaware of what you're saying and what you're doing. So
It
Yep.
sounds like he's about to go on a tangent right now.
the
Yeah,
worst kinds of
we don't do
fans.
tangents on this podcast.
No, I mean the video, not Smudge.
No, we don't allow tangents on the Smudcast of any kind.
Well,
Okay.
my point to Mother's Basement is a lot of the times with gatekeeping is you can quite clearly see when someone's trying to join your fandom for nefarious fucking reasons, and it's quite clear who these people are.
Why Warhammer 40k
Right?
has a Nazi problem?
Yeah. Oh, why?
Oh, it does.
Why can't you let me watch Warhammer? Because you think it's got a Nazi problem, and the only reason you're coming in here is to try and destroy it. Yeah, but I should
the
be
only
allowed
reason
to
you're
watch it.
watching Astartes right now is because you want to point at the uniforms and say, "Look how much they look like Nazi shit."
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna gatekeep
Fuck off.
to hell.
I'll fucking eat you.
Keep you out of it. Yeah.
Not in a sexual way, right?
No, I'll kill you and then
Both.
cannibalize you. Fuck off.
No,
Stop
stop
touching
it.
the
I'll
thing I
fuck
like.
you, eat
Why
you,
would
and
you
then-
want to eat a
then
person?
kill you again.
Cause
not?
they're
What do you-
touching the thing I like.
Yeah.
Why would you eat them though? What are you gonna get from that?
I'll
Nutritional
gain their
knowledge. I don't
power.
know.
Diarrhea.
I'll gain their power
You'll
of
probably get
tism.
AIDS.
I'm gonna get AIDS. Can somebody
I'm
clip
just
that?
saying.
AIDS.
AIDS.
Anyway,
I can't get AIDS. I've already watched the Star Wars.
Back to
sequel trilogy.
JoJo's.
back to the video. Yeah, let's get back.
Things on their own terms. Because those people no longer want what's best for the thing they like or its creator,
Oh,
which
fuck
is
off! The people
Oh,
that
Woman's
no
Basement.
longer want what's best for what's. Fuck off!
Yeah, like they make this show. What the fuck, dude?
What have I
Like
been
this video.
bitching about for the past 20 minutes? We're trying to keep you
Yeah.
tismy ass motherfuckers out of our fandom from ruining it.
He's literally made videos constantly about how things should change, how shows should change, and every time he says it, the show would get worse just because he's a tismy little cunt. And now he's saying, "You always defend the gatekeeping because they're like they don't care about their show." It's like, no, shut the fuck up. All you care about is what you can simp for and how many Twitter likes you can get for being a faggot on the internet.
Whoa!
I'm not even a big fan of JoJo. I've only seen parts 1 and 2, but I'm just a bit like, Mother's Basement, shut the fuck up. It's quite clear you're not a fan of this show. You are just a stupid soy boy faggot.
Yeah,
Literally
your
fuck
balls
off.
have been cut off and kept in your wife's purse. Sorry.
His wife's boyfriend's purse.
His
Oh,
wife's boyfriend's
right.
mother's purse.
I don't know why her boyfriend would
That's
have a
the
purse.
basement in question.
Wait, did you just say I don't know why her boyfriend would have a mother?
Why does that person's boyfriend have a mother? I don't know.
Why does my wife's boyfriend have a mother?
I don't.
That's a bit weird.
Okay.
Should
What
we
is
have two
it?
fathers
What is it
like
bizarre?
all gay men? we should have an adventure over there.
I don't know how I said that.
Oh,
So-
but yeah, no, Mother's Basement. Shut the fuck up.
So whenever
about
someone says
I'm not even drinking.
you're
so,
not
okay.
you're not doing it for the best reasons or this or that nonsense, like who the hell are you?
You're not gatekeeping correct.
Yeah, you're not. Not only are you not watching JoJo correctly, you're not a proper fan. You're not a good fan of JoJo. It's like, what does that even
But
mean?
what
Hold
does
on,
this
hold on,
have
wait,
to
hold on,
do
hold
with
on,
why
hold
you
on,
should
hold
skip
on. He
some
literally-
parts in JoJo? I don't understand
Yeah, no,
that.
but
He's going off
his-
a tangent.
His argument has been we shouldn't be gatekeeping anyway. We should gatekeep people out of stuff.
We should gatekeeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is why you should
He-
skip parts in JoJo. Okay.
He is seriously. This man has got the brain the size of like a fucking shrew's testicle.
Does
It's
he
just-
not watch his own shit while he edits the video? I mean, come on.
No, he
You
doesn't.
think he edited
I
this
don't even-
video?
Do you think he
Oh,
writes
sorry,
his
his
own
wife's
stuff?
boyfriend.
Edited this video.
Anyway, let's see. I want to know where this crazy
Fucking-
rabbit hole his goes. It keeps turning
We,
and
we,
going
we,
back.
we have to gatekeep. We have to gatekeep gatekeeping to keep the gatekeepers out of gatekeeping our gatekeeping. Thanks,
Deeper
Mother's
than
Basement,
Bugs
very
Bunny's
cool.
hole.
Okay then.
Yeah.
Fan Discord. They just want to turn the space around it into their own unchanging personal comfort zone. Now,
Look in the
of
mirror.
course,
Yes.
not everyone who rejects the skipping parts
We want to keep
Some
our
aggressive
thing. We
JoJo
want to keep the
fans,
thing we
maybe
like,
even
the
most
thing
of
we
them,
like. That's
just
what we
wanna
want.
make-
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh
hold
god,
on.
this guy's a
God,
fucking
look at-
tool, dude.
Look at these people. They just want to make like a safe space around their stuff. Yes, like you faggots keep trying to shut the fuck up.
What a pillock, dude.
We're trying to keep
Stop.
you out of the fucking fandom because you want to change it into something that it's not.
I
Save
just,
space.
Yeah, just shut the fuck
JoJo.
up and watch it, you asshole.
yeah, this guy is like safe space soy boy, right? And he's now bitching about the fact that people might not, let's make a space around JoJo where we don't have these sort of people. Now, shut the fuck up.
And
you're
that's
just
why you should
upset.
skip parts in JoJo.
Yeah, that's why you should skip parts and.
I'm sorry,
This guy's
but
a
come
fucking
on,
idiot.
can we get to it?
I agree. Let's keep
It's
going.
rapid fire.
guy's
It's
such a
rapid fire
bag,
retardation.
Can we skip parts of this video?
Pretty much, yeah.
So we should just skip parts of this video that we don't like.
Zach,
Can we
I finally
can we
believe you
skip
back.
parts? We'll skip parts
Did
1
any
to
of you
6.
do any of you remember the video on Isekai that we covered a couple of weeks ago?
Oh no.
Where-
I only watched part one,
It was
dude.
it was
That
about
woman's
how
crazy.
bad, how much she doesn't like Isekai, and it took her 20 minutes of the video to talk about Isekai instead of talking about. I don't even remember what she talked about. I think my
No, you
brain
gotta
is
talk
blocked
about
out
how
the memory.
Isekai
She's
has
all
a pedophile problem
patriarchy,
first.
feminism is good.
Well, it's what they all
No,
fucking do. Have you seen the fucking one feminist on Twitch who got asked what color's your thong today, and she goes on a 2-minute tangent
Oh,
about
yeah.
patriarchy
She handled that flawlessly.
when she could have, when all she could have said was, "Ask your dad."
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Like
No, it's-
that was such a Chad response, but no, for 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's like, what is it? What I put in the Discord chat, it's like, troll, I'm gonna post something that'll make this woman and scream and go on like a tantrum. Woman on Twitch goes on tantrum. Faggots in Twitch stream. Yes, Slay Queen, you show him how it's done. It's like, nope, she got played, she got completely played, and now you're being played.
You
Like
fed the
Sims
troll.
Yeah.
You fool. You fed the
Yeah.
troll. How do you do this?
Yeah.
What's what are the rules of the internet? Don't feed the trolls. I think it's rule number 1.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
by the way,
that's-
rule
the rules
rule
of the
number
internet
1
are
is
kind of
don't write on
lost
the
in the
wall.
annals of history. So
By the
Like
way,
that,
I
Back
checked
to
it.
JoJo.
that's OG stuff. That
But-
you have to be an old internet veteran to remember those.
By the
The
way, I
kid's got
checked,
knowledge
like
then.
he only
Hear that.
starts talking about the order of watching JoJo at the 22nd minute
Well,
of this video.
I just hope he starts getting into JoJo's because this video is really pissing me off.
All right, let's go.
Just want to make sure that people who get into JoJo's Bizarre Adventure get the maximum possible enjoyment
Oh
out of it.
God.
I can definitely see where you guys are coming from. I know I personally appreciated having a friend encourage me to stick through some of the rougher episodes to get to the good stuff when the anime first aired, but not everyone's like me. And you should be cautious
thank
that you're
fucking
not
God for
amplifying
Thank
the voices
God,
of
not
the
everyone's
characters,
like you.
and that your encouragement doesn't just encourage people to skip the series altogether. Because I'm pretty sure
What?
all of us real JoJo fans can agree that a life with some JoJo
Oh,
is
what the
better
fuck?
than one.
Real JoJo fans. Real JoJo fans.
Oh, yikes.
All of us
Ooh.
real JoJo fans,
Real
not
JoJo
like
fans.
the fucking chuds out there that get mad because I say you should only watch half a series. What a faggot.
Oh.
Fuck you, dude.
Real JoJo fans with their
Oh.
objective jokes.
You are such a fucking retard.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. He's
Wow, the narcissism.
Let's
Do you
go.
understand the hypocrisy of you, Mother's Basement?
No.
Just the amount of hypocritical statements. You even contradict yourself in this own fucking video. This
I think-
one fucking video, you've
again-
contradicted yourself more times than I can fucking count.
Again, let's just give him the benefit of the doubt. It's like,
No,
how does he not
no.
see
No,
this?
no, no,
No,
no.
but how did... No, no, no.
I'm not giving
How
him
does he
shit
not
for benefit of the
no,
doubt.
no.
Fuck him.
No, I'm talking about the editing. How does he not see his stupidity on the video? I don't understand that. Like if I record myself and I see myself making a dumbass point, I'd be like, ooh, maybe I should delete that.
Yeah. You see, the problem is that like he doesn't have the brain to process that thing, so.
Because these are the same motherfuckers that in high school they spent all their time fucking around, and then the night before the essay was due, they just shit, I gotta turn it in tomorrow, and they quickly wrote something down and turned in the first draft and sent it on its way.
This is game journalism at its finest. By the way, he was a game journalist.
Oh, God, was he?
You know,
Yeah.
you say that, and it didn't surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, boy. Oh,
real
no.
JoJo.
Oh, hey,
What
we
site
did it,
he
boys.
write for?
We did it, boys.
I don't think it was
Hello.
any of
Our
the big
support
ones.
team has reviewed your account, and it appears we made an error. We've determined that we've determined there was no violation, and have restored your account to full functionality.
Oh, is that Twitter?
Thanks.
Come
Go
on.
Twitter.
get bent Twitter. Get bent Twitter. I call
We
someone a
sincerely
retard, and I got
apologize for any
completely
inconvenience and
banned.
appreciate you taking the time to submit your appeal request to us. Thanks,
Yeah,
Twitter.
yeah, Hog, but you're whiter than Zach, so.
I cannot believe that you literally said, what was it? Was it MCU Hitler did nothing wrong? You get brought back. I call someone a retard. It's like, no, you're completely banned. Never.
Do you know how many
touch
times
Twitter
I've called somebody a retard this
Yeah,
week?
you can't.
Yeah, I
can't
know.
You can't say retard anymore. I don't know why. So people are so weird about it now.
That's kind of retarded.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are retarded. But then again,
I was playing Among Us.
My
I said retard. It triggered a bunch of 12-year-olds. It's amazing.
That's not new. I was hearing that back in college when I took a class on. Oh, I forget. I forget the name of the class. I think they called it educating exceptional students or something. And I offhandedly referred to it as teaching retards once, and boy, oh boy.
Oh,
Fortunately, I
wow.
did not say it to the professor, but I almost got in very big trouble. And I did.
Being called a retard.
did you get falsely accused of rape?
No, this was a little before that started happening. This was Tumblr was still in its infancy at the time.
The
I mean,
internet
it was like
but a mere-
I was nearly a graduating senior in college before anyone first to me muttered the phrase "super hulock." So,
Wait, what?
oh, be glad you don't know what that means.
Okay, I'm fine with that. Anyway, Jojo. Jojo.
I'm
Yeah,
an
back
old
to
man.
JoJo's.
One with
Hi,
no Joe at
Joey
all.
Jojo.
And I'd extend that sentiment
Yeah, I
to
just came
all
back.
of the
Fuck
anime
this guy.
and game
Anyway.
and manga and film series I love. That's why I'm making this video. To make the case that it's totally valid to get into JoJo or any other thing you think might interest you by jumping over the parts of it that are getting in your way, trying
Fuck you.
Okay.
The parts of it that
Every
are
anime.
getting in
Okay.
your
The
way.
parts. I'm just gonna stop it there. The parts of it that are getting in your way. Number one, how are you gonna know what parts of it are getting in your way if you haven't watched them?
Yeah,
Number
but
two, fuck you. You're a faggot.
but think about
Fuck
this.
you.
You're watching or reading or something. You're just like, wow, these characters they're not doing anything for me. Maybe I should just skip ahead. It's like, okay.
Just skip to the end for like a detective series.
I mean, if you don't want to read a book, don't read the book. But maybe you should keep going. This is argument. Don't read the stuff you don't like, then that's fine. But then you have to encourage the person of the thing you're reading, like JoJo, and say, well, in part 1, you might not like XYZ. In part 2, you might not like ABC. And then make the argument for that. Don't just say, hey, the thing you don't like? Yeah, you don't need to read that or watch. Yeah, it's okay. It's like, really? Thank you, Mom.
I feel like
Thank you. I didn't know that.
Well, here's the thing, Smud. This is the guy that is going to say, like, everything is subjective. All art is subjective. You can enjoy what you want. You can do whatever you want. Enjoy the thing however you want to enjoy it.
Except
The
his-
second,
except his
hold
jokes.
on.
I'm really
The
tired
second
of
that we come in and go, actually, you should probably watch the whole thing from the beginning, and from there decide what you don't like and skip wherever you would like to. So if season 1 ain't doing it for you, you could probably just go ahead and skip that because it is a separate story.
Yeah, but
And then he's the guy that's just going to go, you're gatekeeping. You're not enjoying it correctly. Oh, wait, I thought everything is subjective. I thought we could enjoy it however we wanted to enjoy it. No, you're not doing it the way I said you should.
imagine going to a
Well,
sports game
and he said he tried.
and just, if you don't like the first inning, wait till the 7th. You're like, okay, sure.
Oh God, who the hell watches sports like that? Oh boy.
It's like watching a football game and then tuning in on like the 89th minute, and you go like, oh,
Yes.
I enjoyed the last minute, and you're like, what? Why?
If
Well, I
you
know
don't
the
like your
result.
life now, wait till the future.
Just pick up any
Yeah, just-
book. In this, so this actually solves a lot of problems. This will save you a lot of money. So whenever you're in the hankering for a good story, just go to your nearest library, your Books a Million, or your Books a lot, whatever the fuck. Just go to books and just read the last page. Just put it back on the shelf. You don't even have to spend the money on the book. You got it. You did it. You fucking did it. You read it. Good job.
Okay.
You're as much
This
of a fan
solves
as people who read the
so
whole
many
thing.
problems.
But what if
Like,
I can't
if you don't
open
have
it?
money for books, just go read the last page. You're good.
What if I can't open it though? Because it's got like plastic over it.
Oh, then you just
Read
set
the
the
back
store on
cover.
fire.
No, you just read the back cover. That usually tells you nothing to know about the story.
Who reads the back cover of books?
That's
It's
called
like
a
when you get- it's like
synopsis.
Let's give you
It's
nothing.
called a
information.
synopsis, you uncultured swine.
It's actually called a blurb, but okay.
It's a synopsis, you uncultured swine. I will fucking murder you and then eat you.
But
Love you,
what's
Hawk.
weird about so he says you can apply this to all anime. Is that true or no?
No.
No.
I can't imagine it would be.
Some anime is completely linear, so if you miss one episode, you're completely lost. Some is has multiple arcs, so you can't just lose one episode.
Yeah, like
I'm just thinking
it would
of
be
this
like-
guy.
it'd be like going to the second
I
half
got it.
of
Here's
Death
what you can
Note.
do.
Like,
Here's what
okay,
you can do.
No,
Take this same argument and apply it to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
No, Zach, do it with Berserk. Just start
I
watching.
thought that was a Nazi
the
show.
Eclipse
Just start at
move.
the Eclipse.
Yeah, just start the Eclipse. You don't have to watch anything else.
Actually, okay,
What
but
about Attack of
Berserk
the
has like a
Titan?
weird like pacing thing because like even in the manga, like it starts with like Guts like over the eclipse, and he's like the black swordsman, and he's like killing monsters, and then it goes back to like his childhood, and then it goes throughout like
Well,
again.
here's the thing. I
So-
didn't like
Yeah, but just
Berserk
skip.
before I
Just
watched
skip.
it because I knew of the eclipse. And from like this is a subjective point, but gore, rape, all that shit, anything having to do with like bad shit happening to women or children, it fucks with me. It like fucks with my stomach. I can't like it just makes my stomach churn. I can't deal
Don't
with it.
read the manga.
No, I'm not. I'm certainly not. I can appreciate Berserk now that I've seen the series, seen the anime, and I enjoyed a lot of it. Some of the writing was hit and miss here and there, but I enjoyed a lot of it. And the eclipse was really a logical ending for that, even though the demons kind of the five, what is it, the fingers, the hand or something of the demons, that was a little odd. There's no real setup for that. Anyway, I enjoyed it, and I could appreciate that that's where it ended up, and then the series would continue from there and the manga and shit. I still don't like it.
Yeah, but what I was saying was like with this sort of argument, it's like just start there and that's it. That's all you watch, and you know as much about the series as ever. Yeah, it's been like
but I'm saying this is an anecdotal example of you can start there, but you'll fucking hate it, like me. But if you see the context of the eclipse and everything leading up to it, you'll appreciate it. Or you can appreciate it. You can gain a new appreciation for it. Anecdotal example, me.
Because I feel like when I first saw like Griffith in the manga, like I had like no fucking idea like who it is, and like I had like no emotional connection to Guts either. Like why is he so angry at him that like he's like half dead, and he like used his cannon to just like approach him and like maybe kill him, and like he just almost died there. And then like after like seeing like the backstory for it, which came like afterwards, which was like planned out, but yeah, it all makes sense. Like it's a puzzle piece pretty much. So yeah, like all that context is gone if you skip all those things. And I feel like it's especially applying to Jojo when like I pretty much think that Dio is almost in every single part except for even 4, because like he has like very little like influence there, but like he's still there.
He's only responsible for the stand arrow in part 4, really.
Yes. Well, yeah. But like in 6, he comes, not really comes back, but like his like goon is like the main guy. And then like part 7, like he's fucking back. Part 8, I don't know. Is he back there? Like I'm not there yet. But
I
like
haven't
pretty
read
much
part 8.
Yeah, same. But like pretty much like if you have like no idea like who he is and like what he has done before, like the events, they just don't make sense. And like he's about to like argue that like you should like watch part 3 first because like it doesn't make so much sense to like see like who this guy is, but it's just simply retarded.
All right, here's Alex Halo. Don't watch Fate Zero. Bad thing happens to kids. Let me think about that.
Oh, believe me, I'm not. I know.
It's a great show, though. I really enjoy it. As far as
I know bad things happen to kids there.
As far as Fate,
there's a scene in it that like is gonna really throw off Zach.
There's a few of those.
Yeah, anything having to do with women or children just really fucks me up, and I hate that a lot of media nowadays is just like, oh wow, gloves are off. I'm just like, not really, not really. I'm a little old fashioned. Can we fucking not show a woman being gored in the first 5 minutes of a fucking show? That'd be great.
Or like cuties.
Oh, hey, it's a little different.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Anyway.
Okay, Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Whoa.
Anyway,
what happened?
Let's go.
Well, what I do?
Trying out the interests you most, and if you like that enough, going back to the other stuff later, or not if you don't wanna. And in some
What the-
cases, for some people,
What?
Do it or don't.
Hold on.
Maybe, maybe not. Like, dude.
I don't want to rewind that, but what did he say?
Skip
Doesn't
what you
matter.
don't
Do
like,
whatever
and then
you
maybe
want.
come back to it later, or don't if you don't want to.
Well, why would you skip it then?
This guy is a cunt, and that's all I got to say for it. Anyway, so
I think cuck would be more appropriate, but
no, just a cunt. He's a smarmy, know-it-all, know-nothing cunt who thinks.
Remind me
that
again,
he's
what's
like,
the purpose of skipping a part?
because you
I know
don't
what
like
the
it.
point is, but you might like it.
So
You
don't
haven't
plan
watched
to-
it. You haven't watched
so you
it,
don't-
but you don't like it.
Right, you don't plan to go back to it. Is that what you're saying, right?
So no, listen, you haven't watched it, but you don't like it, and it's okay to skip it, but you can watch it later if you want to, or don't.
Oh, okay.
What's so hard to understand?
Yeah,
Come on, keep up.
that's not.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, that makes a
Yeah,
lot
just
of sense.
keep up.
Perfect
Just
sense.
just keep up.
Logical facts. Yeah.
Why can't you just accept that this guy is right?
Yeah, he knows what he's on about.
Yeah,
Look at him. He's got.
he's a god. He's a genius.
Listen, his
He has no
his
teeth.
wife's boyfriend really looks up to him.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah. I
that even be the best way to get into a thing. The first half of Dragon Ball only made it to air in North America several years after Dragon
are we talking
Ball
about
Z
Dragon Ball?
was already an international mega hit.
5 months
To
from
American and Canadian otaku my age and older,
Also, this
the
is
story of
I'm gonna gush about this. This is a fucking badass scene with Piccolo. Like one of the last times Piccolo was a badass.
Yes, exactly. It's the last.
It really is. And I love that Dragon Ball Z Abridged made it more awesome. It's like, he has fused with Kami. The fuck's a Kami? It means God. Now bow.
dang, that was perfect.
Piccolo, you just got me rock fucking hard. Oh my goodness.
Are you simping right now?
Wait, hold on.
Look, you're a simp. I'm gonna have to report you back to Disco.
Is that Kronk? What the fuck?
Yes. What's great about that is I don't even need the soundboard for that.
Oh yeah, I know. That was awesome.
Look, you're a simp.
all right.
Is that how you pick up girls, Zach?
No,
unironically, that has worked before.
Wow.
Okay, good to know. Let's keep going.
Yeah. So if you're ever at a bar, Smud, I'm gonna give you some advice now. Just do the Kronk impression. See if that works on the women in Canada.
Maybe not the women I want to date, but man, it's good. It could work. Yeah, it's possible.
Johnny Bravo worked too.
Anyway,
Johnny Bravo.
Dragon
Would
Ball
that work as well?
began with an evil monkey alien
Whoa.
intimidating a random hillbilly, bullying a presumably less evil green alien, then flying off to a tiny island to confront an orange guy with a flying cloud.
I'm sorry,
His
but
brother
orange guy. No, he's
turns
just wearing
out,
an orange.
while he
No,
was
he's just
just
wearing an
orange
orange
guy?
gi.
his
He's just wearing an orange gi.
Orange.
Also, I love this image of
Orange guy.
Really?
Orange guy man.
stuffing his mouth.
She's gummy thick, I guess.
Yeah, I just. Damn, girl.
Oh yes, That I should probably get that full fucking image there.
Those meat buns are delicious.
Mm. Those buns.
Here is Alex Halo.
That's great.
Dragon Ball showed up first for only 5 episodes. I don't remember that. I remember seeing the first season, though. I don't know when. It was during the 90s, of course, but couldn't recall exactly how many episodes came first.
The 90s were a tough time for you, with all those drugs, drinking, and Canadian maple syrup.
All that Sailor Moon and what else was on at the time? That was it. Sailor Moon. That's all I can remember. Sailor Moon, the first Dragon Ball season. That's it. That's all I remember. Then we got Batman later on. And Gargoyles and
I'm
Spider-Man.
Batman.
Good times, good times.
Here is. I'm sorry. What is his name? Geminier. Oh God, not Mother's shill. He's a shill. I don't even know what he is. What he's trying to do here.
He is. He's shilling for
Is he-
Crunchyroll.
For who?
Is he capable of that?
Crunchyroll?
Yes.
Oh my God.
He has sponsorship.
Oh, right, Crunchyroll, yeah.
Okay, makes more sense. Anyway, Krillin is chowing. What is he eating? I think they're.
Speaking of
Dumplings.
Crunchyroll, everybody needs to go watch God of High School.
Oh really?
Okay.
Yeah. Funnily enough, not a high school in that show.
It isn't?
Oh,
Like- Yeah, no, not a high school in that show. Just
Oh.
go watch God of High School. You don't need me to say anything else. Just go watch it. You
But
will
what about
fucking thank me. I
but what
expect
about-
if you're listening to this right now, you in the audience, yes, you, Kevin. I'm talking to you, Kevin. Go watch God of High School, and then tag me in the Discord later and thanking me. Just thank me for telling you to go watch it. It's fucking awesome.
That
Best
good?
fight
Back
scenes
to
I've
the
ever
video.
seen.
If you don't, you'll be melted.
Yeah, if you don't go watch God of High School after the Smudcast, unfortunately, make sure to
Melted.
subscribe to Smud's channel. You will be melted.
All
I'm really
right.
gonna dread watching the Loki show.
Don't.
Let's not do
If
that.
you
No.
if you watch it, you'll
Don't
be
bother.
melted. If you watch it,
bother.
you'll be melted.
I
Don't
have
do it.
to.
The space lizards
don't
have
have to.
decreed it.
No,
All you
don't
have to do is skip the things you don't like. It's okay.
Oh fuck!
Oh, right, yeah.
If
When I
all
could've
you
done that
ever
for
do,
Fool, you
yes.
forgot.
if all you ever do is watch a clip of someone being melted, you'll know just as much about Loki as everyone who watches the show.
So you remember the Grandmaster in Thor Ragnarok? Just look at that, but it's a space lizard saying you're a piece of shit because you were late to work.
Oh, God, I forgot about that.
Yeah. If the Grandmaster didn't melt that guy, he would be melted.
That was a comical
That's,
scene too. That was.
But wait, what about Captain
Well,
America?
these are these are the gods of everything ever because
He broke the
everything needs to
timeline,
happen
though, didn't he?
according to them. Everything
Yeah,
needs to happen according to their plan, and if it doesn't, you will be melted
wait, what-
because you were 5 minutes late to work when you weren't supposed to be, and you will be
But what
melted.
about Doctor Strange? Didn't he manipulate the time? How does he not get
Nope,
melted?
nope. That was the way it was supposed to go. All their
It
time
was
travel
supposed
tisms,
to happen?
Thanos coming through the time travel portal. That was all of that was supposed
Captain
to happen.
America breaking the timeline? That
Yeah,
was
it meant
supposed to happen?
That was supposed to happen.
It was
Okay.
all supposed to happen.
All right, back to JoJo's.
Is
That's
like
fine.
Winter Soldier whatever fuck supposed to be bad? Yes.
Okay. Back to JoJo's.
Man, don't worry about it. The writers didn't, so why should you?
Because I have
All right.
ethics.
Whew.
The writers don't. Why should you? That's literally how I live by. It's like, why did the writers do this? I don't know. They're just idiots. But why? Because they're idiots. But why? There's nothing else to add to it. They just didn't.
But why
care.
did they get
just don't
hired?
care.
Why can't you get
Because-
competent people that care?
Because those are
the people who
expensive.
hire them are incompetent. When are people going to realise it's incompetence all the way up? They are all fucking retards. It's like Spaceballs. Major asshole. I'm surrounded by assholes. Everyone's an asshole in entertainment. It is just constant assholes who hire more assholes to make
Oh,
more
okay,
entertainment
so
for
like
assholes. It's constant
real talent-
assholes.
So real talent, it's like we ain't find shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So real quick, I made a comment about this yesterday. I was in a call with some people yesterday. I'm pretty sure that modern media is okay. You know how pop music is basically fucking engineered in a lab because they're like, oh no, these three
Yeah.
notes are like really popular right now, so we got to make sure we put these in at these times
top-
and have
was it
these
the last-
lyrics, these all this shit. It's basically
last
science.
7
It's
years been written by
scientifically
4
engineered
people.
to get. Shut the fuck up, Hawk. It's basically scientifically
What do you mean?
engineered to get to the
Ooh.
fucking top of the music charts, right?
Yeah.
That's all pop music now. I'm so fucking certain that is what modern media is now.
Well,
Everything is just scientifically
raps
engineered
like
in a
that.
fucking
They
lab
have the same
to get
generic
to
beat
infect
over.
the lefty brains and
Yeah.
all the fucking weirdos and make them like feel the emotional resonance of the whatever fucking bullshit writing they want to write. anybody that has two
Okay.
fucking brain cells in their brains, like most of us here, just hates this shit, and we don't understand it.
I only have one, and I hate it.
I got an extra
is
chromosome
that?
Eric
somewhere,
only has one.
probably. I fucking hate it.
Let's get back to JoJo, I guess.
Yes, please. Or Dragon Ball, rather.
Yeah.
Newborn son of other people
Dragon
we
Ball.
didn't know. Then they flew off to fight over that baby near the monkey alien spaceship until
His
the
son.
green alien
Okay, you're
came
being
back
really
to kill
disingenuous
both of
now.
them and take the kid. It was a confused jumble of a narrative introduction, and if you
It really wasn't. It really wasn't. It was pretty simple, actually, if you just kept the fuck up with it, because it was laid out really simply.
How so?
Oh, really simply. It was just exposited on screen, just word vomit, so you
Yes,
couldn't help
the
but
way
to keep up.
Dragon Ball is written is that like it constantly like gives you like what happened before. So it's like even if you try to avoid it, it's trying to show it in your face.
Like Raditz exposits all the fucking information at Goku. He just vomits. Did you ever wonder why you had a tail? Why you transform into full moons? Because you're an alien. See, look, I have a tail too. I'm your brother. But by the way, I'm taking your kid, my nephew, and you gotta fight me and join us and take over the planet, you fucking retard.
So somehow he missed all of that, or thinks it's complicated.
Like, I'm not kidding. This is so blatant. It's just vomited at you. All the exposition is just vomited into your face. It is so easy to follow. You cannot help but to follow it.
I would say that like yes, like but like that was like a limitation of the time that like Z arrived to the States first. But like that's like naturally because it was a much more popular product than like the basic Dragon Ball was.
Also had a lot of weird stuff.
And like, yes, definitely. But like Piccolo and like all those other villains, like you miss the context. Like why is he like regarded as like a villain? Because like he was pretty much like pure evil. But like Goku in the end, Dragon Ball, he decided to like still give him a chance, even though like everyone was like against it. Because
by the way,
yeah.
Piccolo, his motivations and everything are actually explained in Dragon Ball Z within like the first 5
Yeah,
minutes.
too. But like he
That's
changes as a
funny.
character much more than like
can
what he
just
was in
imagine-
the original.
I can just imagine Mother's Basement watches American sitcom, the laugh track plays, and he doesn't laugh because he's confused whether he should laugh or shouldn't laugh. Like it's
Maybe they are just trying to gatekeep me out of comedy
a gatekeep.
Yeah.
with the
Looks
laugh
at
track.
Dragon Ball Z. What kind of gatekeeping is this?
What does this have to do with JoJo's, by the way? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm really
I
confused why we're talking about Dragon Ball Z.
All the point he was trying to make is that like, hey, like at the time this was their introduction to the series. You haven't seen the real beginning of Dragon Ball, so like this actually worked. So why should you like watch it from the beginning? Maybe
Well,
because like it was a technical
that-
difficulty at the times. That's why.
Well, also because
Also,
You can
this
only
is a
watch
completely
what
different
is
series,
shown
just
to-
using similar characters. This is a different series. Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z are not the same thing.
I thought all
Yeah,
anime
well-
was the same though.
Or like there's
Yeah,
Star Wars that like episode 4, 5, and 6 were like the originals, and then like came like 1, 2, and 3. I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna watch it in that order because like it's.
Well,
just-
the reason why
Yeah,
the reason why you
totally.
should probably watch 4,
'Cause it's a
5, and,
prequel.
like why people watch because it's but then that's designed to be shown before. It's like okay, but what if JoJo Part 12 or whatever is a prequel to Part 1? Then okay, maybe watch that first and then watch JoJo Part 1 then. But I can't watch
How?
something that's not been made yet. This argument is stupid. We're saying watch part 1 because that's the start of the story. If part 12
Okay, so you're
was part of
telling
the
me
story, then-
You're telling me you played Red
What?
Dead 2 before you play Red Dead 1.
Well, you can do that, but there's a part of time where like Red Dead 2 didn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
So until something that comes beforehand comes before it, then whatever's the start is the start.
Even though they advanced some of the gameplay mechanics, but okay.
No, but what I'm saying is Red Dead 2 came out in 2018. In 2016, I couldn't play Red Dead 2 before Red Dead 1.
I never played Red Dead 1. I just watched my buddy play it.
You missed out. But anyway, but my point is this:
Yeah.
It's like with what like we're trying to say with like prequels and stuff because we brought up the Star Wars things. It's like you watch the original trilogy first because there was no prequel trilogy. Now the prequel trilogy is here. You can still you can choose which way you want to watch it, but you still. But the thing is, JoJo's not set up like that. It's part 1, part 2, part 3, and you just go through it.
Yeah,
You start from the beginning.
kind of like Berserk. It's set up to like jump between the things, like exactly like that.
Yeah. So say if Star Wars was set up where it was, in 1977 it was actually, Phantom Menace, then we just say start at Phantom Menace because that's the logical thing to do. It's just this argument's not. There's nothing to this argument.
Anyway,
He's literally saying don't watch part 1 until you definitely know that's definitely the part 1 because there might be a prequel to something. Okay, then I can never watch anything because they could make a prequel. I can't watch Lord of the Rings until I've watched the Hobbit movies.
well, let's be thankful that
None
of the creators-
Don't watch the Hobbit movies, though.
none of the creators have politics he doesn't agree with, or else he'd be in a whole ethical dilemma of who to spend money on and who not to watch and when to pirate. And
That was so ridiculous.
This guy is just like Mr.
He's
Ridiculous.
disingenuous as shit. He is gatekeeping.
He's brainwashed, dude.
Like, he is so far down the rabbit hole of subjectivity, it's fucking hard to listen to him.
all right, let's go.
Yeah.
Like 6 me, it had you hooked regardless. DBZ's distinctive art style and intense brand of action needed no further introduction, and the mystery of who all these people were and how they all knew each other only added to my desire to learn more about it.
Okay, so this is veering into subjective enjoyment of a thing. I don't give a fuck about your subjective enjoyment of it, of Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
But here's the thing as well. Had the stuff that happened before this opening scene for Dragon Ball been shown, people would have said start from there. But because this is the first thing that people got to see and the Western audiences got to see, that's what people thought was the beginning.
I appreciate that Goku's hair is twice the size of his head.
Thing. Yeah, so do I. But this is a very disingenuous argument because he's literally saying, just because that
What
was
did
the
you
first
just
thing
say?
we got.
I said that
Neil
I
Zach.
appreciate that Goku's hair is twice the size of his head.
That's
Yes.
a good point.
I also like the fact that his ears are literally as long as his head as well.
Get it? Because Dumbo.
No, because he's a monkey.
No.
Just
is
joking.
a
God,
monk.
calm
All
down.
right, let's keep going.
Don't ban me.
Eric, Jesus.
And I didn't need to
Take
know
your
much about them to
anti-Semitic
grasp
sayings
the
away.
essential elements of the weird monkey alien family drama that was unfolding before me, or to understand the threat posed by the even more powerful monkey aliens who were coming to do an invasion and get the magic wish balls, which are a thing apparently.
Sure, but if you
Now?
skip part 1
Now?
of JoJo,
Now? The magic wish balls that are a thing now?
Aren't they always a thing?
They've been a thing since...
Literally the title of the show.
Oh my fucking god.
Right.
How
I guess-
retarded can you
I
get?
don't even watch Dragon Ball. Like, what the hell is
Yeah.
he talking about?
Okay, like I'm unsure like if they showed like a wish coming true at the beginning of DBZ because it has been a long time. But
Dude.
Yeah.
because like they don't have to like re-explain this because like they have spent the entirety of the first Dragon Ball like doing that thing. make wishes and like what they are about, how they were created, and like
Well,
who
no,
is like looking
he's
after
talking
them.
about that you don't need to watch Dragon Ball to understand Dragon Ball Z, which is a worthless argument to begin with because
Yes.
Dragon Ball Z is a different series than Dragon Ball,
Altogether.
and it holds on its own. It can stand on its own.
Yeah,
Some
and
seasons
that-
of JoJo can't.
Yeah, that's the thing he's saying. He's like, I understood who these characters were, and I understood where they all came from, and blah blah blah, and why they needed to fight, and whatever it was he was saying. You don't understand that if you skip part 1 of JoJo. If you skip to part 3, then you're like, okay, who on earth is this Joseph guy? Who is Dio? Who is anybody? What's going on here? You lose all that context. You don't lose all that context because was Raditz even in the original Dragon Ball?
No.
Were any of the Saiyans in the original Dragon Ball?
Nope.
Right.
There were no Saiyans in Dragon Ball. Like the entire like thing that like he's a Saiyan is a retcon essentially because nobody has an idea of who Goku is. He's just like a random creature.
He's
yeah.
just Goku. He's
just Goku. Yes. Nobody
he's Son
knows who he
Wukong,
is.
the Monkey King.
And there's a character named Dio, right? And he's like the antagonist. And he's he's a recurring character, right?
He's a much funnier character than what we had before.
You thought I was stuff about Dragon Ball, but it was our idea.
Anyway,
I'm really hoping he's gonna get to a point because he has been like dragging on.
Well, his whole point, I think, is that you can skip parts of JoJo because you could skip Dragon Ball.
And gatekeeping is bad. Only when he's not doing it.
I think he thinks that he's making a point, really, but
he's not. But whatever.
The only thing to gatekeep is this guy from life.
I miss Nappa. He was such a good character.
Whoa.
Well.
Anyway, let's go.
Nothing. Let's just go with the video. Yeah.
Now, though my young mind had no concept of what metal even was, I understood intuitively that the tale of Goku's journey through hell itself to get stronger and fight those big bad monkeys off was metal as fuck. Without knowing any of the backstory, my friends and I enjoyed the heck out of the entire Saiyan and Frieza sagas, and when we finally did get Dragon Ball in Canada, it felt more like an oddly comedic
Smud, this man is one of yours. You need to deal with him.
He even lives in the same city, so.
In Toronto,
He's one
really?
of yours. Deal with him.
Seriously, I will give
you have a job. Go for it.
Yeah, I will give you like $5 Canadian, which is what, like 20 cents or something, to go around and kick this guy's door in and like beat him to death.
Thanks, Hawk. That's really great.
How much donation do we need to make that happen?
Yeah, how much?
Right.
What do we need?
So, Smud, when are you gonna like get coffee with this guy and just ask him, "Why are you gay?"
Why are you gay?
Get out of my town.
You have to do it in a proper Canadian accent now.
Why are you gay?
Why are you...
Is that where I buy him
sorry
Tim
for that, but why are you gay? Just sit him down with like a nice cup of warm maple syrup.
Sorry to bother you.
Why are you gay?
Oh. For all we know, he's allergic.
Away.
Anyway.
Sorry to bug you, bud.
Prequel to Z than a truly essential part of it. While I personally enjoyed it immensely, a lot of my DBZ-loving friends never liked or finished the original. And given that they still followed Z for nearly 300 episodes, longer if they gave GT a shot, made fan content around it, and played a lot of the video games, I'd still call them all hardcore Dragon Ball fans. There's a reason.
Yes, your friends are Dragon Ball Z fans.
In the show's fan community, and
if they watched all of Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my god, he's gonna bring up the abridged series. Listen, Dragon Ball Z is not Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is not Dragon Ball Z.
Even in the screenshot, you can see that Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Oh my! It's almost like a separate property altogether.
The following is
It's
a fan-based parody. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation. Oh, I almost had it. Oh well.
Well, could you slow down? I didn't get all that.
More like Naruto and Boruto.
Shueisha. There we go.
Because Boruto has characters from Naruto, but it's not the same
Boruto.
show.
It's
I don't
pronounced
care. Right.
Boruto.
I don't care.
I care.
I don't watch either of them. I don't care. I'm not a
Shut your
fan.
mouth. It's pronounced Boruto.
I don't care.
Cultured
Burrito?
slut.
Bushido?
That's a type of cheese.
Bushido. Fettuccine.
Naruto's
pronounced
son's TV show is
Pasta
not
linguine.
Naruto's TV show. It is a sequel to Naruto's TV show.
What
Naruto's
have you eaten today?
son's TV show has recurring characters, but it's a sequel series.
Mm-hmm.
Jojo Part 2 is not a sequel series to Jojo Part 1.
It's a continuation.
It's still JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh.
It's
thought it
the
was
same
headcanon.
series. That's the difference here. Dragon Ball Z is a new series. It is not a continuation of the original Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Here is Alex Halo. Hey, here's a quote from Napa. I have a degree in child psychology and a minor in pain.
Yes.
I have a degree in child psychology and pain. Hey, Vegeta. Vegeta.
Oh, those
Don't drop the soap.
wonderful, wonderful dubs.
Dang.
My name's Nappa, and this is Vegeta. He was a prison. Don't say it, Nappa. Bitch.
Is that before or after he gets killed by Vegeta? I can't remember.
Yes.
Look,
Can you do
Vegeta,
Krusty the
it's a
Clown?
Pokemon. I'm not a Pokemon. I'm a Chaozu. Chaozu. It's a Chaozu.
The fact he gets a theme song named after him when he's dead, and it sounds like the Ghostbusters theme song, is amazing.
Yes.
It is so cool.
Ghost Nappa. Who you gonna call? Ghost Nappa.
It's amazing. You guys got to hear it. Anyway. You guys don't realize how amazing some of these
I
enemies.
saw a bird. It was pretty.
No.
No.
Okay.
Team 4-Star, another Canadian group.
Anyway,
Oh,
What's with Canadians and Dragon Ball?
it's the only thing we got.
Can you go find Team 4-Star and just tell them I said thanks?
4-star.
Yep, Team 4-Star. Just tell them I said thanks.
Oh.
Okay.
They're your people, right?
Well, I'm trying to remember the 90s, how many anime we had that was on TV, but it wasn't much. And Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon, there was Z came out later. There must have been other series, I just don't remember them.
Sailor Mars was the best girl. Fight me.
Jupiter was the best. She could cook.
No.
She could fight.
No.
She was arguably the tallest, but that doesn't say much because most of those girls were like 5 foot anyway. And yeah, she was the most attractive for some reason. I don't know why.
Nope. Sailor Mars, best girl. Fight me.
She had the best theme song, so the
Ooh.
Japanese version.
Jupiter can cook. That's gonna just win straight out.
Yeah. Jupiter
We're
can
gonna have
cook.
a fight.
Boom. Number 1.
Yeah, Jupiter can cook. There's there is no way you can convince Smud of any other person now that Jupiter can cook. That's it. Game over.
She's a martial artist. She can cook. She's a brunette. What more do I don't need anything else. That's pretty much it. We're good.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Understandable. Well played, sir.
Have a nice
Hey, Smud, what
day.
what kind of cheese have you eaten today?
I had some really young Asiago.
That's pretty good.
And some, obviously, with some pasta. I had some Parmigiano. Because they didn't have any pecorino on sale, so I had to deal with what I got. Anyway, back to the video.
What kind of pasta did you have?
The pasta was a fettuccine.
Nice.
Yeah.
I could go for some pasta.
Dude, why are you guys making me hungry, man?
I eat well.
Because we love food.
I know what to eat.
I gotta go eat now.
We can actually afford food, so yeah, we just eat.
Yeah.
Well, no,
we're not what we call a poor.
We know how to afford food because
What's a poor?
you don't buy cheese that's too expensive. You buy it's on sale. That's how it works. So.
Or you do what I do.
Sounds crazy.
The old lady who's buying cheese.
You just ask.
Sailor
I need
Mars
cheese.
was the Tsundere queen. Yes.
They're all kind of like that. Honestly, they all like
Jupiter
everyone.
has big boobungas.
I guess I don't know. I all the Sailor Moon girls are very typical, drawn, very Japanese.
Like I never
C
looked.
cup.
I was too busy
All
looking
C
at her
cup.
cooking skills.
It's
I
great.
wonder if Mother Basement's into anime titties.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, I don't care.
Hey,
He's
Mother's
Yeah.
Basement, if you're watching this, try to ignore all the times that we called you a retard and just let us know if you're into anime titties.
Just skip those parts.
I mean,
Just skip the parts
Yeah.
you don't like and answer if you're into anime titties. We can talk.
Guys, I'm
I'll talk
trying
to you
to
about anime
gatekeep
titties
me
all fucking
from
day. Like
titties.
we don't have to talk about how your
Yeah,
retarded
I'm sure
opinions
your
on JoJo.
boyfriend doesn't mind.
Yeah. Mother's Basement. You and I will get some coffee. We'll sit down and talk about anime titties all fucking day. We'll just avoid JoJo. Well, we'll talk about Lisa because
Whoa,
mommy.
coffee?
Yeah.
Well, kind of sus, but okay.
I just want to get
Explain
coffee
yourself.
from somebody. What you? Yeah.
Coffee, that's the lingo, right?
Yes, that is English. Yes, you are right, Eric. Yes, that is English. Yes.
Right. Coffee
That
is
is
an
an
English
English
word.
word.
Correct. I speak English. I said coffee. That's all there. It all lines up.
All
No,
right.
Eric's just going like, why aren't we saying like, le coffee or something?
Why are we talking about
like the
coffee?
French do?
Spider-Man's coming out.
Well, I'm not
Why is it
saying
about coffee?
coffee in the
Tea's
literal
coming out.
sense.
What
What's
other
wrong with
sense is
coffee?
That-
You get a coffee with somebody. You hang out with them. You talk.
Okay. You know GTA, right? The San Andreas game, where
there? No, I don't.
There's a
I don't
hot
know
coffee
GTA
mod.
at all.
no,
I
you
don't
don't.
know what GTA
Le
is.
Well, it's
Café
this game
Chaud?
about gangsters
Uh huh.
Uh huh.
and they
Why?
commit crimes.
Let me drink a
Yeah.
lot of coffee.
You're still not explaining where the coffee bit.
The hot
Yeah.
coffee mod, right?
Okay.
Just Google it.
Yeah, well, why would you
if
have?
you
Why
don't
would you
know.
have cold coffee?
No, I
Cold-
want you
cold
to tell
coffee.
me.
Why would you have cold coffee? You have iced
I want you to
tea.
tell
You
me.
don't have like iced coffee.
There is such
Wait,
a thing
but
as
there's iced
about
coffee.
it.
What do you
yeah.
mean?
There's all kinds of coffee.
You mean there's iced coffee?
What are you
Oh,
talking
what's wrong with
about?
coffee? What? Do you hate coffee? Do you just hate beans? Are you a beanist?
Wait, when did I say I hate coffee?
I'm just not.
Yeah, you're the one calling
getting what
coffee
you mean.
sus.
You're just saying so, right? Yeah. So
I
right,
didn't
so you
say
have
it
hot
in a bad
coffee.
way. What the heck?
So you have hot coffee, right? Yes.
No, there's a hot coffee mod.
There's a hot coffee mod, right? Why did like GTA not have any coffee or anything?
Well, Red Dead doesn't have any hot coffee.
Yeah,
And I would love a hot coffee mod with Sadie.
I would like
You
a
have coffee
hot
with
coffee mod with
Sadie.
Sadie too.
But you kind of.
I think we all would have loved hot coffee mod.
Wait,
with
there
Sadie.
is hot
I'm just
coffee
not- I'm
in
just
Red
not
Dead
getting-
2. Shut up!
There is hot coffee. What are you on about here?
The mod. What are you talking?
Eric, explain
You're still
what
not
you're on
explaining about the
because-
mod.
Okay, guys,
not
can we
explaining
move
anything at
on? That'd be great.
No, I need to know what hot coffee means.
Dude, it's the lingo for like hooking up, for having sex. What do you not get about that?
You mean a quick shag, bit of fingering, bit of
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah,
we have
shag. Is that
words
what you
for
Brits
that.
call it?
Why?
We have words
why
for
would
that.
you
We
call
call
it hot?
we have fucking.
Yeah, we're fucking. Why would you
All
use
right,
hot coffee?
let's
Go
keep
on.
going. We're good.
Big
So wait,
day.
when you call somebody a motherfucker, that means okay.
Okay.
Oh my god, Eric, let's just keep going.
Let's yes.
I apologize. That was just
Dragon Ball Abridged was able to start in the middle of the story with nobody complaining about it. This chaotic in medias
It's a
res
parody, you retard. What kind of argument is
They
this?
weren't complaining about it because they didn't realize it was halfway through the fucking
wait,
story.
Wait, hold on. No, I missed that. Sorry, I tuned. My brain missed the
is
retardation. I'm gonna roll that back.
that Dragon Ball Abridged was able to start in the middle of the story with nobody complaining about it.
Why would they? It's not the show.
Oh
It's
my
some
God.
guy on YouTube.
The other
Oh
thing is
my
it's
God.
a parody, so like
Oh my
it has
God.
completely different
Oh my
writing
God.
than like the normal.
Oh my
stuff, so-
fucking god!
Are we gonna finish this video?
Unironically,
I don't want-
Dragon Ball Z Abridged has better writing than the actual show.
That's not a high bar.
That's not hard to pull off.
It's not a high bar, but the parody's writing is like unironically actually solid. Like it's a little shocking how solid it is.
Yeah, well, who is the author of Akira Toriyama? Yeah, it's right there. But like he is notoriously bad, and like
Oh yeah. Well, he
thinking
forgot
just,
about
like,
Saiyan
well done.
Tales. But never forget, by the way, Akira Toriyama wrote all of Dragon Ball and all of Dragon Ball Z, and forgot that Saiyans have tails.
Easily done.
no, all he remembers is that like Tien has like a scar on his chest because there was a fight in Dragon Ball between like Toe Pai Pai,
Akira
I think,
Toriyama,
and Tien.
great,
And that's it. Like
great-
everything else he forgets.
yeah, he's drawn so many things that he's like a god in Japan basically at this point. So he forgets pretty much all the projects he's worked on, and when he's called, what do you want me to draw? Oh yeah, and every time you see one of his work, it looks like Dragon Ball, from Chrono Trigger to what were those other games he did?
Dragon Quest?
Yes, the originals, the Dragon. Well, it was Dragon Warrior in North America, but Dragon Quest, those are all
Z-Quest Ball.
Toriyama style.
Dragon Age.
Dragon Age.
Yeah, I remember
wish-
when he did the art for
Quest for
Dragon Age.
Ball.
I wish he did the artwork.
Mass Effect.
It's like Morrigan with this giant.
Mass Dragon Ball effect.
Z.
That'd be amazing.
Balls effect Z.
I'm just amazed that this all connects back to JoJo's somehow.
I don't.
Yeah, somehow
Yeah, I
Dragon
just-
Ball Z Abridged, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, all of this is going to connect back to why you should skip parts of JoJo.
I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
This chaotic
I don't know
in
what you're
medias
doing.
res introduction is just part of what DBZ is within our pop
not
cultural
immediate
context
res.
now. And considering how many people love Dragon Ball Z, considering the wild,
my
nigh
God.
unprecedented global success it's enjoyed and continues to
Oh,
enjoy,
I actually like GT's art style better than Super. Like, look at this.
It's more refined. The other thing is that
Yeah.
like it's almost the same artists that worked on Z. So
Yeah,
that's
I just-
one of the better things about
Yeah.
one of the few better
Like,
things.
GT
Why
is a lot better than Super. This is
I'm
where
on the
we are
same
now.
opinion, man. Like there's so many crazy shit happening in Super that like you can't be real.
No, here's the
Let's
thing.
not even
No,
talk about
I'm
it.
gonna
Like,
say
take a
something
days.
about Super that's gonna blow your fucking mind if you haven't seen it. They
I
set
have
up
seen.
like Majin Buu gets a chance to shine. The Tournament of Power is coming. Goku, one of the first people he goes to to Majin Buu and
Right.
says, "Hey, we need you to fight in the Tournament of Power." And then Majin Buu goes, "Holy fuck! I would love to do that. I'm gonna train for the first time." And everyone just goes, "Nani? You're gonna what now?" "Yeah, I'm gonna train and get stronger." Holy fuck! Majin Buu becomes Super Buu. Literally same character model as Super Buu. And then he goes to sleep. And then Hercule goes, "Yeah, he'll be asleep for like the next 6 months." And then they go, "Oh, okay, better get Frieza out of hell." Fuck off.
JoJo's. He's just talking about the fans of Dragon Ball. Somehow that equates to, okay, here's why you should skip parts in JoJo. Maybe.
Yeah, this whole thing is Dragon Ball is the prequel to GT, so you can skip part 1 of JoJo.
Oh, that's
Dragon
not a
Ball
lump
Z,
in his
whatever.
neck, by the way, chat. That's not a lump in his way. A lump in his neck. Sorry, I was reading something else. That's just like where his hair is meeting his neck, and it just looks odd.
No. He
Oh, I
has so
thought he
much
had
muscle
cancer.
that like he
Yeah, it's
can,
not
like,
a neck
just-
tumor.
yeah.
It's just where his hair is meeting his neck.
It's muscle. It's a Korea Toriyama.
It's
like,
neck muscle, right? Okay.
He's
Everyone loves Jiren. No.
How
No,
many neck
no,
presses did he have to
no.
do?
He's the most boring character.
Mother's Basement deserves bonk. Give him the 21 bonk, Zach, my man. All right, 1 second.
No, not 21
Let's
bonk.
Yes,
not-
please.
let's
I
not
want
do
the
that.
bonk. Ooh,
No,
Please, stop.
more.
no.
We're good.
Get some
Anyway,
hot coffee, Eric.
here's Mike Testa. He came out of nowhere. Hey,
My
Mike.
hand's tired.
Mother's Basement deserves bonk. Oh, we just said that shit.
Yeah. Smudge, you're stealing my thunder.
That's
Yes.
good enough. That's good enough for me. Okay, thanks, Zach.
Yeah.
No more?
That's what
No more?
she said, huh?
All right. This is getting off topic, but hopefully we'll get back to JoJo.
That's because this video's off topic. I mean, come
I said
on.
already. Like I said already. If you want
wouldn't
to
say
go
that
to
we're
the
off topic
JoJo
because
part,
we're
then go
countering his
to
points as
the
they come
20
up and-
seconds minute.
20
into
seconds?
this video.
Okay, I honestly,
Yes,
let's do it. I don't
he's
care.
going to ramble on about like TV shows. Like yeah, like he even goes to
Avatar.
Unironically, is Mark
That
correct?
far?
Yes.
Jesus.
Avatar?
Oh my god!
What does Avatar have to do with this?
Go to the
Please
22
don't tell me
minute.
he's saying you can skip Avatar and go right to Korra.
Wait,
Yes.
wait.
know he's
Why
saying
you
that.
should
You know
maybe
he is.
skip JoJo parts. We're
Was he
literally
actually
skipping
saying
parts
that?
of his
Wow.
video.
I wasn't joking when I said that.
I thought you were.
This is
No.
fucking ridiculous. This is
There
really
we go.
fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous.
here. This is where it starts.
Finally.
It takes that far to finally
No
get to that.
fucking
It
way.
takes him 22 minutes
Oh.
of his 29-minute video to start talking about the topic of the video.
What?
No
So that's
fucking
7 minutes of
way.
discussion for why you should maybe skip JoJo.
This happens
Garbage.
almost every
Yeah,
video.
in a
though.
video titled "You Should Maybe Skip JoJo Parts."
If you guys,
This
Hey,
is
you know
like-
what? If you were
These are the
editing this
kind
video,
of people.
Hold on, let me
maybe you
fi-
should take
hold
those
on.
22 minutes, delete that shit, and just make a 7-minute video.
Yeah, but
Well,
that
you
ruins
can't
style
put
as
ads
well.
in a 7-minute video.
You look more like
I'm
an
gonna find this
intellectual
guy
when
on
you
Twitter.
have like
I'm gonna
half
send
an
him a
hour
little
to talk
message.
about the fucking JoJo parts being skipped.
Why did he post this?
Maybe.
He posted this August 15th of last year.
Yeah.
This was last
Alright,
year.
Hold on, I'm pulling up his Twitter right now. Hold on.
These
How
are
many
the kind
subscribers
of
is-
people.
This guy has
Oh, shit.
1.17 million subscribers. Fuck you.
How?
Also,
How
his
do you
name
make
is Jeff.
garbage?
He says what they want to hear. That's why.
Yeah, because
No,
they're all
like,
brainless
half,
fucking
half the
cunts.
people who
That's
watched this
why.
video disagreed with him.
Wait, he has
I
a
think that
million
is-
subscribers and he only got 30,000.
Yes.
Oh, his
clicks
account's
on
private,
his
I can't
like,
message him.
dislike.
Yes. That's a normal thing on YouTube though.
Oh, no, I'm
Full
just gonna
bot.
@tweet him.
Don't worry.
Okay,
this is-
let's begin the real video.
yeah, here's the actual.
Hopefully
Yeah,
it's not like.
this is
Yeah, hopefully it's not
I
like that
cannot
tabernacle
believe-
guy.
Oh.
I can't-
These are the kind of people who will look at like one, a Mauler video, and they'll be like, "Oh, why does he just ramble on about nothing?" When, I mean, I have my own problems with Mauler, but his videos are generally on topic. Like when he talks about Star Wars, the video is about Star Wars. The whole video is about Star Wars. It's not 45 minutes of talking about like Flash Gordon before we get to Star Wars.
Deep Space
I know,
Nine.
right?
And then
Could
we
you
see
imagine that?
where you spend 22 minutes of your 29-minute video about JoJo talking about things that aren't JoJo.
It's just again,
This-
how is he
this-
proud to put this shit up for everybody to see?
This is the kind of content where it is appropriate to say this is not, you need brevity. This is the kind of content where it's appropriate. Where because it doesn't matter how long a video is, it matters how on topic a video is. Can you, like, because you're not saying anything about what you're supposed to be talking about, except how does gatekeeping connect to this?
Why would he even title a video like that? Does he not understand the importance of the title? I mean, you're going through YouTube, you're like, oh, here's a video titled this.
Yeah, Eric, but
You click on
here's
it,
the thing,
and it's 22 minutes of bullshit.
Yeah, but Eric, this is the same guy who it was perfectly fine sitting through an anime with his girlfriend, having lovely memories, but then found out that there might be something wrong with it, and told everyone else in the world that they should not watch it, and if they did watch it, they should feel bad. But he was allowed to have nice memories about it, and he was allowed to be entertained watching it.
Anyway.
This guy is just a disingenuous cunt who's really like, he is actually scum. He really is scum of the earth.
I mean, he's a game journalist, so yeah,
Let's
it's naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like keep your thoughts focused, please.
Yes, let's get through this. Here's Mike Testa, as we're going to be hearing a lot of him tonight. Might as well revive
Hey, Mike
Cell
Testa.
while they're at it. Yeah. Hawk H, Play It Zach, also commence cast ration. That was several
even mean?
ideas. I don't know.
Okay,
Can somebody translate that?
number one, H. Okay, there we go.
Thanks.
That's it.
H.
Here's Tyler Preston for the donation. Thank you, sir. Fun fact about Akira Fun fact about Akira Toriyama. He's friends with manga author Masakazu Katsura. Katsura created DNA Squared. Oh, I like that. That was a good one. Ease and Zetman. He also did character designs for the game Astral Chain. Oh, really? I highly recommend reading his stuff. Okay. DNA Squared I enjoyed. It's one of the most original harem animes, in fact, I think, that I've read. It probably didn't start the genre, of course, but it's probably the most seminal work about it. And it's kind of funny. It does involve time travel, which is fun, but it doesn't focus on it, which is good. So.
Oh my goodness gracious! I have two things in chat I want to read.
Okay.
I go Dreamer. I used to watch this clown. Good thing I dropped him. Yeah, that just means you've gotten smarter. And RJ Godzilla, Mother's Basement told Mahler he was wrong about TLJ and how he reviews things.
Really?
Yes.
That is
yes, he did. Yes, he did.
old fucking claim there, bud.
I'm sure Mother's Basement is a very analytical and critical thinker who revises his work every time he writes a new script.
But that also
So-
plays into
so in
like
other
the shit
words-
that like he was talking about gatekeeping, and he's doing the exact same fucking thing.
Yeah.
In other words,
and I'm
it's
sure-
not
I'm sure-
people like him who tell Mahler that he makes his videos wrong by he needs to cut them down because they're too long.
It's like go
him.
Yeah.
go sit through Mahler's video. Just go and sit through Mahler's video. Listen to what the fuck he says. Point out a single wrong thing that he says.
It does happen.
My favorite is when people-
Gentlemen and ladies.
I see a lot of
9/11.
people who I can tell don't watch very far into his videos. You remember he talks about the flickering lights on the troop transport at the beginning of The Force Awakens, and how he thinks it's weird that the First Order would make the internal lighting of their troop transports flicker.
Yeah.
Like from an
That's
in-story
very odd.
perspective.
Yeah, that's very odd.
I see people all the time say that is emblematic of Mahler not understanding the visual language of film because of what the flickering lights are supposed to do to set the mood. Like they're supposed to make them seem more sinister and everything. It's like, no, he understands the point of the scene. That doesn't make the scene make sense.
Yeah,
from an in-story perspective, it doesn't make sense for the lights to be flickering on a troop transport.
Okay, but those same people will just respond with, okay, fine, whatever. It's a movie about space wizards for children. What the fuck? You wanted everything to just make sense?
Yeah, for a group of people that try and say stuff is very deep, you just don't get it. They do revert to
what about the themes?
It's just a stupid movie for kids. It's like, so it's not deep then, is it? Oh, but it is.
It's
deep,
about family.
but it's not deep.
It's about as deep as a puddle.
The true Star Wars were the lightsabers we made along the way.
See, the thing is, these sort of people think that like Star Wars and the
I understood that reference.
Are as deep as like their wives' boyfriends are inside of them. The reality is
unless
we joke about these guys and their wives' boyfriends, but they're so fucking cringe. It's just like, yeah, your wife probably does have a boyfriend, and you let it happen. That's just the way you are.
She's probably got multiple boyfriends going all over her face.
Okay, here's Joe Crazy. The reason MB has a lot of subscribers is due to him coming out around the time of the Anituber boom in the mid 2010s. The Anituber boom.
Well, yeah, literally just it's like what Rag said. It's like what Rag said. Just get there. Just get there first. Just be there for long enough. The reason why Movie Bob is quote unquote popular is because he's been there long enough.
No, it's true, yeah.
If you're just around for a long enough period of time and you upload semi-regularly, you will have a large following.
Unless you're me, who just shits on everything.
That makes sense.
Every time I see something.
Yeah, especially since Movie Bob was kind of
Boovie Mob.
Like that was the beginning.
Movie Mob.
Well,
Movie Mob.
It's the same way that Nostalgia Critics got loads of subscribers. It's like everything he does is pretty shit, but he was there first, so.
Yeah,
or like Mundane Matt.
Joe.
Yeah, Mundane Matt.
He doesn't even make the views anymore. Like 200 or 300.
Still have fans, like.
So, yeah, because he has a Patreon.
He still does have a fan. Yeah, he just does have a fan because he had to.
Dark Side Phil.
His wife.
I mean, he's only. I'm looking here. He's only got 119,000 subscribers.
Who?
Yeah,
Mundane
I've got
Matt.
11. So,
Honest Matt. That's his real name.
Honest Matt. Mundane Doormat. That's why.
All right, here is Fritz for the donation. The fact that Jeff Thu, is that his last name? Calls himself a professional shitbag that lives in his mother's basement is poetic. Also, I find it funny that the majority of people who criticize Mahler and co. reveal that they never watch his videos in their arguments. Yes, we know that. They don't have the stomach. They don't have the brain.
We just discussed that.
Because if they actually listened, they'd be forced to think. And that doesn't happen.
Why would we want to do that?
I think they get to a point where Mahler makes a point, and they go, oh, I'm not going to listen anymore. That's getting me angry. My emotions aren't working. I have to stop. And they stop. So,
you're not going to like me when I'm angry.
Brain not working. Common sense. Facts do not.
I'm doing
compute.
it. I'm thinking. My head.
Must bang head repeatedly against wall so that
my mind is an enigma.
Yeah.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
No.
All right.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
instrument.
Let's keep
No,
going.
Patrick.
Patrick.
Mayonnaise is not an instrument.
Let's start. I want to hear this.
Is
guys.
mayonnaise a part of JoJo?
Horseradish is not an instrument either.
All right.
Is-
All right. All right.
Is mayonnaise a JoJo reference?
Let's go.
Own basement order
Yes.
for JoJo. I'll give that to you now so that anyone who's watching this and wants to try JoJo out this way can stop the video and do so without being spoiled.
No.
Then I'll
Hold
explain
on.
why I made the choices I did. For the basement order, you start with part 4.
Basement
Diamond is
order?
Unbreakable,
What?
Then watch
Wait,
part
what?
2. Battle
Okay.
Oh
Let's
my
stop.
God.
What?
Let's
Wait,
fucking stop
Oh my
there.
God, you don't
wait,
even. You
wait.
start with part 4, you go to then one episode of season 1, and then you go to
Wait.
season 5.
Yes.
Can
What
we?
the fuck? Who
Wait.
watches a TV show like that?
This is how you should have watched it.
No,
so.
is this one
What
episode? No. He's
the
saying go to part
fuck?
4, then part 2.
Yes. Well, essentially,
He's
yes.
not
season
telling
one,
you to just watch
season
a
one,
single
yeah.
episode of season 1. He's saying that's where it
No.
starts.
Season 1. No, season 1, episode 10.
Yeah, that's where it starts. Season 1 is part 1 and part 2 together. They were
Yes,
combined
yes.
into one season for the anime.
Okay then.
Part 1 was
What?
the first 9
Yeah, I
episodes.
never did.
The
Although it's
fuck?
going
you-
good, more
I-
relaxed.
4, 2, 5. What?
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
yeah,
but-
right, I understand that, but the way he's wrote it looks like it's just watch episode 10.
Yeah, this is how he uploaded it to Twitter, and like he was like so outraged that like people got angry at him. Probably for the reason like Hawk is displaying right here.
It looks like he's just saying
Oh,
watch
yeah.
episode.
What
just watch
arbitrary
episode
fucking
10.
reasons do you have to watch the show like this? Like,
Yeah,
what
I need
kind
to
of
hear
fucking big
these.
brain take do you
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
have?
okay.
He's about to
Let's have a
explain it
listen
to
to
us,
it.
guys. Don't worry.
All right.
Everything
Yeah.
is coming
Let's go.
together.
I want to hear this.
Tendency starts at episode 10 of season 1. After that, you jump to part 5, Golden Wind, followed by the first season of part 3, Stardust Crusaders, and after
What?
episode 24 of that, you finally hop back to watch part 1, Phantom Blood, and cap the anime off with the Battle in Egypt arc of part 3. Then you can
What?
read part 6 of the manga, Stone Ocean. 7 and 8
Oh, then you
arcs
gotta
in their
go-
own
oh my
continuity, so you can
fucking
worry about those
God!
separately, but you really should read them because they are the best parts of JoJo, hands down. Now, here's the rationale for why I put the parts in this order.
Okay.
The story of JoJo is a story of long-standing family legacy, but that legacy is fractured by tragic circumstance, by familial estrangement, and by hidden infidelity, such that no JoJo is fully aware of their inherited destiny until it calls upon them. By watching the series in this sequence, we're able to discover the Joestar legacy alongside the characters who are unwittingly swept up in it, and thus better relate to them and their confusion and curiosity before going
Explain
back to see
why
how
we
it
would
began.
better relate to them. Explain
No.
why. Tell
problem with-
us.
Wait,
why.
he's about to explain it though, right?
All
He's
right.
about to explain it.
I was
the
gonna.
problem, the
We
problem with
relate
that is
to the
like the
Joe
introduction
stars
of
better.
like season 4 is just like worthless because like I think like 2 characters are connected to like all the other parts. Everyone else in part 4 they don't matter. They really have
Yeah.
like this isolated life for themselves, and they don't
We-
interact with the universe at all.
Anyway,
We will connect to this family better and learn more about them better if we start with the son, the illegitimate son of the 3rd generation of the family, finding out that his father's grandfather had something about vampires. What?
yeah, the villain of the
Yeah.
grandfather actually. Anyway,
This is
Fritz just left a
stupid.
donation that I was going to say, but he said it for me. Jesus Christ, this dude is actually watching JoJo wrong. They're in sequential parts for a reason. So you know that the big joke is you're watching movies wrong, and essentially the title of this is you're watching anime JoJo wrong. Not only is he have this bizarrely made up organization, he's jumping to the manga, and I don't even. How does that even factor in? You're changing media because
Why is he reading
wouldn't
the
you just
mangas
read the manga?
chronologically? chronologically, because
Well,
like he has like 6, 7, and 8 in the correct order. But like, why is he doing that? Like, he really should just read JoJolion first, and then Steel Ball Run, and then go back to Stone Ocean, because like then he knows like how it feels to have like two dicks.
Yeah, but it's such. These are
Two
such.
discs?
This is
What?
such a strange
Yes.
order. It's
That's the
such
main
a,
character.
such a
Oh,
strange
right.
order.
Okay, sorry. My bad.
This is season 4 to then halfway through season 1 to then season 5 to then season 3 to then
Yes.
the first part of season 1 to then and you're like, why are we doing all these jumps when we're just watching it? One to wherever it's up to now is also perfectly valid, and in fact is a lot easier to do.
Yeah, I mean, just explain to me how that makes sense.
Well, we're
Hello?
about here.
But then you go, but then you go to part 2, which is halfway through season 1. And it's like, well, I needed to sort of like watch a bit of the first part of season 1 to get some of the stuff in the second part of season 1. And you're like, well, no, you can't do that until like 6 more parts down. And you're like, what? No, just watch part 1 then, and then watch 2.
Here is Fran Mataraki for the donation. Not sure if this is relevant, but okay. If you didn't think Mother's Basement was enough of a cuckboy, he actually shills nudes of his girlfriend.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah,
I thought he
Wait,
was
on.
shilling for Crunchyroll.
Wait. We were
Hold on.
memeing with the wife's boyfriend thing.
Oh no, I wasn't memeing with it. I
Wait,
know.
repeat that again. Hold on.
Bears
Repeat
new.
that again.
Bears new.
Yeah, Bear's not with it.
What?
Yeah, how did you not know?
No.
Yeah.
So he
For the
shills
OnlyFans or what?
nudes of his girlfriend. I don't know how he does that or why or what platform he does this.
No.
Something's
hold
a bit
on.
weird about it.
I'm going to his Twitter. Best
It's locked, isn't it?
girl.
Let's
Yazy.
let's not.
Oh, his girlfriend is on Twitter. Okay, he linked her Twitter account. Hold on.
Anyway, let's not dwell on that, and let's focus on the video. Okay.
In 4, for
Oh,
instance,
no,
a defining
I'm not interested
aspect
in
of
the video.
Josuke's character is the fact that his father is a total stranger to him. And by starting here, we get to meet Joseph Joestar as he does, seeing him first as a doddering old fool before slowly discovering his true heroic nature through his actions. This sets us up for an exciting reveal when we finally get to see Joseph in his prime in part 2, and there's a neat bit of narrative symmetry in jumping back from one time his wallet was stolen
This is
to
literally
another.
the most stupidest thing ever.
I also chose part 4 to
Why not just watch it in order where you see him grow as a character and then he's...
Yeah,
Wait,
wait.
wait,
Is he literally
Smut,
just
are
saying,
these...
oh, the theme of his wallet being... Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
You
wait,
spent
hold on.
ages looking for something to
Hold
connect.
on, hold on, Smut, are these like flashbacks that we're seeing? With
No.
season 5 or whatnot?
No, he's
No.
loading
No.
up season
No.
1 and then after showing season 4. Because we see him younger, it's like
He's just taking
that's
clips of both seasons.
that's silly.
I mean, he wants you to watch Battle Tendency as essentially a flashback of season 4.
When it's not. Because it's... I hate this man with so much passion.
This is bizarre.
I really fucking do.
I don't know,
This is
man.
This is just stupid, and I can tell that he spent fucking ages trawling through everything to find like a thematic like connection, and the best he could do was a fucking wallet being stolen.
Yeah, that's,
Otherwise, he would never have brought that up.
it's like
because
one
that's
of the
fucking
details
stupid.
that like you forget right away. Like I
Yeah,
I had to like rewatch it with you guys when I thought like, oh,
yeah,
this is like
it's
reference to
saying,
like
it's like
thing.
saying in part 4, someone gets hit by a Coke bottle. I go, see, it's thematic because Joseph uses a Coke bottle in the first fight. It's like, okay, that doesn't mean
He's
I have
telling
to
us message
watch
about
season
diabetes.
4. Yeah, I've got to watch season 4, then skip to season 2, or I could just watch season 1 all over again, and then and go, oh, this is what happens to Joseph, and oh, he turns into this person. Oh, but it's actually he's not as doddery as all that. Blah blah blah. Oh, that's the Jojo I know, and all this. Yeah. What a fucking tool.
By the way, his girlfriend looks exactly how you would think she looks.
Let's not even think about that, Zach.
No, like typical Tublerina, but thin, with half candy, like cotton candy colored hair, like cotton candy blue and cotton candy pink.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Wants to look like an anime character. That's cool.
Here is Alex Halo and Mother's Basement called a Marry Women an incel because he thought she was a guy, and she wrote the Entai Nekopara and the censored version.
So, Alex Halo, can you deliver a more cohesive version of that message? I would love to know what you're talking about.
He called a married woman an incel because he thought that everyone who writes hentai is obviously a single bloke.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So that shows how much of a fucking tool he is.
Oh wait, because he thought she was a guy. Okay, not okay. Yeah, I understand.
All right. Let's go.
Because Joe
what
explains how stands work in the first episode, and while it's not as metaphysically comprehensive as the exposition at the start of
metaphysically
comprehensive. It's a manifestation of your willpower, and it stands next to you, so we call it a stand. There, that's the exposition for how stands work.
Can I just say, has anyone seen on Scary Movie 3 with George Carlin as the architect, that parody thing?
Yes.
And he's literally flicking through the dictionary, looking for big words. That's what this guy is.
Oh, you don't do that either?
That's a word, isn't it? Sagitational. That could work as well. Who the? If you use words like metaphysical, I just think you're a prick. You're just a snobby prick who's just using big words to pretend to be
I think
smart.
if you're gonna look through the dictionary, maybe you should understand the meaning behind the word.
Yeah.
Like.
That's what I mean. He's just thrown the word metaphysical because he thinks it'll make him sound smart. And I'm just like, no.
I think morons can pick up.
Confragulations. You conflabrationed your own metaphysical, knowledgeable, psycho-babbled ways.
I'm just going to call him a donut.
Transcend humanity.
Transcendience. Your transcendience of humanitarian.
You can access your true human nature.
Here,
yeah, that sounds like poetic.
We can all use big words. We can all make up big words.
I'm not. I'm just gonna call him a fucking donut.
Fucking donut.
Here's
fucking donut.
Here is.
It'd be like Charlie when he's trying to be a lawyer and he's like filibuster. Like, yeah, that's a big word.
Here is Tall Person, another donation. Watch it in order. You can watch Joseph go from trickster hero to mentor figure to an elder. I know you all talked about it, but it bears repeating. Mother's Basement rationale was just dumb. He hasn't explained it all, but it's still it's a very strange thing to say that.
But it's a very strange order as well. It's all over the place. You're going so backwards and forwards.
The only thing I can see if this was like a case by case basis for each episode, like, okay, this episode focused on this element, and if you really wanted to be anal retentive, which is the most comprehensive. So like, if you were like a complete idiot, you're like, okay, I don't understand what is Haman, and you know what? You don't need to know about Haman unless it's a question you had. So you could skip the first season if you wanted, but if it's a question and you really wanted to know, go to that one episode where they're taught Haman in the first season. Yeah, you could do that. I could understand this line of logic, but it's so particular, and because Jojo is so weird that you would have to enjoy the ride as a goofy, bizarre, silly, fun, crazy fun ride anyway. That if you take it any other way, you are nitpicking for the sake of your own comprehension, which is going to be subjective to someone else's. So you're saying, I like it this way because just because I like eating ice cream with the other end of a spoon. Okay, good for you. The rest of humanity doesn't do that. We can go into bizarre lengths of doing analogies. So to him it works, but to the rest of us saying, just watch it, just enjoy it. It's a simple, not hard to follow story. That's really weird.
Yeah, but also here's the thing: he's not skipping any parts. You're still watching every single episode anyway.
Yeah.
You're just not doing it in order.
Yeah.
It's a quagmire.
But like,
well, I mean, to be fair, it is his opinion. So
yeah, his opinion sucks. So okay, fuck his opinion. I'll fuck his opinion like that big black dude fucks his wife. I don't care.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I don't care. No, but it's like you can skip parts of Jojo. Proceeds not to skip Jojo and
you're really into that BBC, right? I'm just talking about the news.
I pay my taxes pay for it.
Oh, I'm talking about the news channel. What are you talking about?
But yeah, so he's not. We're not actually skipping anything. We're just watching it in a weird fucking order because he wants us to watch it in a really weird order.
All right, here's Mike Testa. What's the point of Dio in the Shadows if you go back and watch part 1 right before his reveal in part 3's climax? This man gives me a migraine. It's...
He gives you a migraine? That's funny.
Actually,
I heard like a rumor that like at the time like a lot of people didn't read Jojo. So like what they did, what he did is that like he was hiding the character. So like not a lot of people could like see it, only the silhouette. But yeah, if you have read the first part, then this doesn't make any sense.
All right, I gotta run to the store, so I'm gonna go ahead and bow out. So
all right,
thanks for having me on.
Thank you.
All right,
take it easy.
See you, man.
Peace out, Zach.
All right, we got 2 more super chats. We'll keep on going. Lack of attack. Thank you.
Thank God for that. Zach's gone.
Part 1 and 2 are so
more
connected through the 2 family generations that the events are repeating between the 2 parts. Why would you separate them? Couldn't tell you. Don't know. Criminal imagination.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no. Obviously, they're connected. That's how stories work. I seriously think Mother's Basement recommends this order just to confuse his audience to prevent them from watching the show?
Yeah. There's no reason
I don't
for
know.
this ordering. There's no actual reason for this. But then again, he doesn't like people watching what he likes.
The problem is, I think it's too brilliant for his mind to come up with a plan like that.
Yeah, but he doesn't like
that would be giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, but he has this weird thing where if he enjoys something, he'll find something wrong or say something that makes people not want to watch it. As that other episode with the should we separate the artist from the art? He was literally telling people that I got to watch it and enjoy it, but you shouldn't watch it and enjoy it because of this person might have done bad things. Or
the thing is that he's too much of a moron to see how dumb he is.
No, I think it's just because he doesn't want other people to enjoy stuff because he's a miserable.
Well,
maybe he's being a moron on purpose to try to get people to not watch these things as a way of keeping the fan bases pure.
I think he's too stupid to pretend he's too stupid.
Influences. Mm-hmm. You're probably right. I think we can go Occam's razor here and say he's just dope.
I'm trying to think of that.
That would be stupid if you think about
that meme of the guy with the map and the string, and he's drawing all the lines and connecting things. Oh, if you watch it like this, it'll make more sense. And then you watch episode 4 from season 1. It's like, dude, are you okay? You getting enough sleep there? It's a cartoon.
Slow down. Just watch the program. Just Watch
I
the
know.
show.
What a pillock.
It's not some masterful
What a
mystery
pillock.
where if you watch it in a certain order, you get the murderer before the end credits.
Oh,
You know, it's not that. It's not JoJo.
Jojo is not. You know that.
It's a bunch of hunky guys with magical powers posing in bizarre scenarios and beating the shit out of each other and somehow surviving. That's the show.
I watched a man jump from a legs cross position while eating a sandwich with a lot of salt on it. And, like, this is not deep philosophical, programming. It's just...
Why would you put so much
For
salt
the
in
viewers, that is also not an exaggeration. That's something that happens.
Yeah, no, that's literally something that happens.
Then he
he
punches a
sneezes.
frog.
That breaks the rock, and the frog just floats away down the river, perfectly fine. Again, not an exaggeration.
Wasn't that
This
like
is what
your
happened.
introduction to the series?
Yes, Smudge showed that clip on a stream. I went, what the hell's this? Thanks for no bears. Do you want to watch some JoJo with me? I'll explain everything. Started watching it, didn't explain anything. I'm still completely lost. Had a good laugh about it.
Yeah. It's supposed to be silly and fun
JoJo's
and over the top. That's all.
Yeah,
it is.
once I got through, once I realised that it's just meant to be so insane, I just started laughing along with it and just started having fun. It's not. I know I had an argument about people saying, "Oh, switch your brains off," but it's one of those where it's like it's not a switch your brain off. It's just realise that it's meant to be insane. It's just meant to be completely. It's meant to be bizarre. It's why it's called Bizarre Adventures.
Really?
Yeah, you don't turn off your brain, but you go along for the ride.
Yeah, because you can still.
you just enjoy the ride.
Does it like make sense in the universe of JoJo? And like you're like, yeah. Well.
Yeah, I mean, and the things that don't make sense, you can go, that doesn't make sense. So you can bring it up, and it's like, and you can.
Maybe there's an explanation. Maybe there's not an explanation.
Well,
it's okay.
it's like in the second part, of season 1, with the chariot race. Where Zach dropped out, where Joseph, is it Joseph? It's Joseph.
Yes, that's Joseph.
Joseph, yeah.
Yeah, he loses so much blood and then still lives, and it's like, that's a lot of blood to lose. It's like it doesn't really fit in or everything. But I was a bit like, that's my one problem, but I'll carry on, and I enjoyed the rest of it, but I could still see the problems with it. So
I like the part where he talks to a disembodied head.
I watched.
I like the torture dance.
Is it Zeppeli, the guy with the white top hat?
Yes.
Yeah, his death. He's literally been cut in half. Where as in properly cut in half. As in
yes, literally in half.
Yeah, and he spends about 30 minutes having a speech to Jojo. Going, I'm using the last of my breath. It's like, bro, you've been talking for 30 minutes now. There's no air or breathing in you anymore.
That's not even what I'm talking about, though. I'm talking about when Joseph talks to at the end of the chariot race when Wamu is ahead, and they have an entire conversation.
Yeah, as well. Yeah.
Yes.
When Joseph is like. He does his next you'll say thing, and the disembodied head says it, and then he's like, oh.
Yeah, but
it's played like a sad scene.
It's like, these are not sad scenes. You're laughing because it's just so really ridiculous. But it's it's like you don't switch your brain off because it's like, oh, you got to enjoy it. You enjoy it because you're just laughing because it's just so.
And then 5 minutes later, a naked man plays a woman's legs like they're a guitar.
Yes.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Well, no.
No.
Maybe, I don't know.
Probably not.
Depends. Am I
probably,
pure evil?
but you might.
I'm gonna say yes. And
Yes.
Alrighty.
anyway,
let's
let's
get going.
continue. Yeah.
Start of part 3, it absolutely gets the job done. In battle tendency, again, we're put in a similar position to Joseph and to a lesser extent Caesar, learning about Hamon as they do and knowing their ancestors only through the stories Granny Arena and Speedwagon tell about them. And then when we get into part 5, we, like Giorno, know next to nothing about his father Dio besides the fact that he was a really bad dude and also a vampire who set this whole stand arrow business in motion way back when. Dio doesn't really factor into the Gangstar saga anyway, at least not until the end when Polnareff gets involved, and curiosity about him makes for a great narrative bridge into part 3. Now, obviously, by starting
What? How would it work? Like, would you just stop like watching part 5 to like watch through the entirety of part 3 to understand what Polnareff is about?
That's Polnareff, and you say, "What's the deal with this old man in a wheelchair? Let me go watch an entire new part to see the backstory of this guy who shows up for 3 episodes and turns into a turtle."
That's like one of the flaws with like Jojo itself, because like kind of like what Zach was bringing up, that like so many times like Jojo's writing does the thing that like, okay, a character is about to die, so like I'm gonna like tell the entire backstory of this character, and now Mother's Basement is like telling people to like watch parts
to do that.
Yeah.
To watch this guy turn into a turtle and then go and watch his entire backstory after he's already
so see like how fucking pathetic did he turn into a turtle. Oh,
this is.
I mean, would that make sense for like a newbie? I guess
that would confuse people.
No.
The newbie would be like, "Who is this guy?
Why should I care about this character?" That would be my first question.
You know when these characters are built up in the previous parts.
Yeah.
You know, that's the reason why they're in these previous parts. That's why it's like you watch it in order. You don't just fucking jump around like a fucking squirrel on cocaine. Like, what?
Again, like Star Wars, like why the fuck would you give a shit about Obi-Wan Kenobi if you haven't seen 4, 5, and 6? Like you see like Phantom Menace and like you see this random guy and you see like that he's called Obi-Wan Kenobi. Who cares? Because like you like him and like you care about him because like you have seen him before, like what he's going to become, because it was meant to be paced that way. This isn't working. You don't have the knowledge of events that happened in that time period.
All right, let's go.
Crusaders near the end of the series, we do undercut the big reveal of what Dio and Jotaro's powers are, but frankly, I think the ship has kinda sailed on people being surprised by time stopping in Jojo, and besides that, this viewing order leaves the mystery of Dio himself intact. We feel his influence, but we don't get to know him directly as a character until we jump back in time to his origin story when the Crusaders at last reach Egypt. Curiosity about who Dio was and how he became who he is will hopefully be strong enough at this point to push viewers through the slow start of Phantom Blood, which should also feel a bit more tense overall since we know what the mask does going into it. This flashback also serves to break up the repetitive fistfight of the week formula that defines Stardust
But we have already
Crusaders,
seen like how
can
the
get a
mask
bit
mystery is going to be concluded, so
straight
who cares?
in my
at that
opinion.
point?
Yeah, because we've already watched.
It's kind of like when you make like Han Solo stories that like who cares? Like we already know like how he is like.
Yeah,
in
but
his
hold on.
prime.
But the thing is, you've already watched the second part of season 1 by this point, so you
Yes.
know that the mask, what the mask is, as in like, and you know that the mask gets destroyed, and so what's the point of watching this?
Nothing.
The mystery in part 1 is what does the mask actually do, and that's just one of the big things. And no, whatever. This is such a stupid ordering, and his logic behind it is literally just maybe there might be a mystery. There is already a mystery.
Can you imagine?
You just watch it in fucking
Can
order.
you imagine doing this with any other anime? You're just like, what the hell are you talking about? Why would you go to this effort to watch, like pulling out the DVDs and like, okay, I want you to fast forward to this scene. Okay, stop at 13 seconds and then take it out and put in season 2, episode 9, and start.
I know that'd be so ridiculous. Like Breaking Bad, for example, because there's so much.
Yeah, but at this
backstory.
But at this point in time, he's now completely destroyed the mystery of part 1.
Yeah.
So
you can't have mystery anymore.
So there's no build up in like part 2 this way, because like when Straight Soul comes to like try and attempt to kill Joseph, it's just like, oh well, where's the build up for like the mask vampire shit?
Mm-hmm.
None.
Or when who was it? What are the people who betray Speedwagon in the Mexican temple?
Straights.
Because they were met in the first part. Yeah, the first part.
Yes.
And so their betrayal. It's like, so what? You know that the bag. Yeah, but the betrayal part is like, oh my god, they betrayed him. It's like, but they helped out all those years ago, and it's like, no, it doesn't matter. Just skip, just jump around. There, doesn't matter. Just jump around. Watch it in this one because it makes sense in my fucking stupid head.
I literally
There's no mysteries in this thing. The only mysteries that happen is he just wants to watch things in reverse order.
Yeah.
What, you don't like to do that?
I don't even think this is headcanon. This is something like rationale explanation. Like, I want to see something in this fashion because my brain was raising questions as I was watching it. And wouldn't it be nice if I didn't have to do that? Therefore, if I watched it in this order, I would get random questions that are subconscious in some case to be answered if I only paid attention in this certain way. If I had the goddamn foresight of watching the first thing in the first place already.
That sounds like you just don't like mysteries then.
It's I don't know. Like, imagine reading a mysteries novel, okay? And it's all laid out. But if I switch the order of the investigation, like this and that, kept the ending, because obviously you don't want to spoil the ending, but if I only replaced not replace some scenes, but flip some scenes around, so maybe that might get you to think a certain way, to think who the murderer is. And it's like, this is not how, I mean, that wouldn't change anything.
This is almost, but this is almost flashbacks within flashbacks within flashbacks he's talking about. He's literally just wanting flashbacks and flashbacks. It's like,
I don't know how he enjoys this show then.
I'm surprised he's even talking about it if he can't.
It's almost like he wants to start it at like the last season, and then end it on the last season. But everything that happens in between as like flashbacks, and then the final season that's been made so far is like the last episodes and stuff. It's like, well, no, this is stupid.
I don't know. This is
a stupid order because you've just destroyed the mysteries of parts 1 and 2 and part 3. And you're just really interested in part 4, aren't you, really? You just want part 4 to be really, really important from the sounds of it?
I guess. I don't know.
Anyway, here's Mike Testa.
That's what it sounds like.
The mystery of the mask is ruined. We saw Cars by now. That's true. And the, what are those guys? The Pillarmen? They're there, too.
Yeah, AC/DC.
Yeah.
And,
AC/DC's awesome.
Who's the
Wamu.
Who's the other one? Yeah, Wamu.
Cars.
Yeah, Wamu, AC/DC, and Cars. Yeah.
You fool!
They actually have AC/DC. That's cool.
Oh, it's brilliant. You fool! Do you even know what's coming out of your mouth? This man turned it into Evangelion. Let's not go there. I'm already confused.
Evangelion, you said?
Yeah, he's turning into that. Anyway, we got 3 minutes left.
Oh, is that a bad show?
Anyway, Theoretically, this order should turn the rough viewing experience of both parts into a much smoother ride to the grand
How?
finale of
How?
Jojo's world, which is still, in my opinion, one of the best goddamn fights in this series and should make for a heck of a satisfying finale to it.
I
From there,
completely
if you're so
disagree.
inclined, you can go on to read.
So he thinks season 1. No, he thinks the Egypt arc of part 3. Or maybe season 1 of part 3 and part 1 are the most boring in the series. So he says to watch them back to back.
Yeah.
Watch what he thinks are the 2 worst parts of the series, one right after the other. And that will keep you invested enough to get through to the end.
I think you foiled his plans.
Did you agree with his it was the best fight or whatever?
I disagree. Well, it's like might be like a subjective thing, but I feel like the fight between Polnareff and Vanilla Ice is much more engaging.
Vanilla Ice, that's funny.
Yeah, yes, you will eventually see the fucking thing. But yeah, like
I
it's
know,
much more engaging.
I know. I just love it
Because like
It's so much fun to be able to say like the names of all these random musicians and have it make sense.
So,
yeah,
like,
I know, it's great.
Is that true?
I like the
proper tension.
I like
in
the
that
part
scene.
where
That's
Steely
why.
Dan gets beaten up.
Well, with
Yes.
Vanilla Ice, he has one of the greatest stands. Like it's just so powerful. So it's like how the hell?
Absolutely.
How the hell are they going to beat? Like it's interesting to see how that happens. So
What's the guy's name who dies in part 1? Who literally does the exact same attack over and over again?
Dyer.
Hmm?
Dyer.
Yeah, it's great.
You mean the guy who?
Dyer.
Wait.
Yeah, Dyer. Yeah, who's
Because
entire
like
thing
they
is
are
absolutely
Dire
Dyer.
Straits. That's.
Dire Straits. Yeah. Where he literally just attacks by thrusting his crotch at someone.
And then spits a rose.
Yeah, that's literally it. Really slowly jump in the air and thrust your crotch at somebody, and like Dio just like freezes him to death.
Yeah.
Figured out my technique.
No, he freezes him and shatters him into a million pieces, and then his severed head spits a rose at Dio's face.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly like
It's
that.
amazing.
Yes.
No one could
Yes.
possibly stop.
I've
What was it called? Thundercross Split Attack or whatever the hell he called it.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that one. That is just. It's just.
Fell for it, didn't you, fool?
But my favorite is that like he's approaching Dio and Dio is like,
No, Dio's just like. Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
even
Are you
Dio is
sure
like,
about
what the
this?
fuck is this?
All right.
It just literally is him just throwing his crotch at someone.
Here's Mike
I
Testa
remember
again.
Bears was telling me that I was going to enjoy that scene. He was not. He was not like it.
There's lots of great scenes like that though. It's not just that one season. Tarantino isn't this obnoxious with context order? Mike?
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all I could say.
Oh yeah, because Quentin Tarantino with like Pulp Fiction with like context.
He's skipping parts in the
It's
super
like feet
chats.
fetish is evolving on screen.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Roan Harushin.
But with this, it's just a bit like I'm sorry.
There's also Santana. Yes, there is. The best Pillar Man Joseph fights. Oh, it's so ridiculous. They could have these names from thousands of years ago before all these groups ever existed.
Yes.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, oh, it's great.
Mike Test again. Part 1 was my favorite. What does he mean boring? I don't know. Honestly, every part is interesting and fun and cool and crazy.
Character development is boring, I guess.
I guess.
I mean, like Jojo is crazy enough that like there's Jesus Christ, and he's also a stand user, and he has a stand called Love Train.
I like part one. My only problem with it, and it's such a small problem, is Speedwagon literally narrating every single thing that happens. To the point you're like, Speedwagon, just shut the fuck up for 5 seconds, please. It's like
by crossing his arms, he can
his
guard up while he attacks.
Yeah, every single thing that happens, Speedwagon narrates. So, like in part 2, when he gets like betrayed, I honestly was going like, "Yes, he's dead. Thank God for that." But it turned out he wasn't, and I was very disappointed.
He gets tortured.
He comes back in a wheelchair. Yeah, he comes back in a wheelchair and then continues to narrate stuff. I'm like, shut up. Go away.
Everyone loves Speedwagon. I don't know what's wrong with you. Anyway, here's Fritz. Thanks, Fritz, for the donation. What happens in part 6?
Smud, you okay?
Very
Smud,
interesting.
you okay?
What happened?
Oh,
Smud,
are you okay?
Hello.
Smud.
Yo.
Yes. Hello.
Yo.
Can you hear me? Oh, there we're back. We're back. Oh no, it's just Discord.
Yo, Smud, are you there?
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
Discord went. It's a low signal connection on the Europe server. So
the Chinese government has had enough of your show.
yeah, Hong Kong couldn't handle our show anymore.
Yeah.
They can't handle your based opinions.
Okay, let's go back to the donation from Fritz. What happens in part 6 is not about the future of Dio's legacy. Giorno is the future of Dio's legacy. Again, he's watching Jojo wrong. See, I don't want to say that because that's what someone else might say, like Patrick. And I don't want to be a snob when it comes to anime because anime is for everyone. Anime is fun. But because he's actually doing this structured, bizarre episode 1, season 3 bullshit.
He said the thing again.
Bizarre, yeah. About the way he's doing it. It's as if he is, in fact, watching this anime wrong because he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm. He's literally saying you should watch one season until like 3 episodes towards the end, and then skip to like season 5, and you're like, wait, what? Why? No, just you've got 3 episodes left of the season. Just finish it off. No. Skip to season 5, watch the whole season, then come back to it. No.
I don't know. It just sounds very unconstructive. I don't know who would watch something like that. But
here we go.
Hey.
Fritz with the donation again. You fell for it, Hawk. Thunder Cross split attack. Dies like a dumbass. It was an amazing scene. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was really good, apart from the fact that everything went into slow motion.
And then Dio just freezes him. He's like, what?
Yeah, literally, no, but he's like in slow motion. Everyone else is moving at normal speeds.
I think the pose itself was over the top. I was like, okay, that's the strangest looking fight.
I am not even kidding here. He is literally attacking somebody with his cross.
And Dio is holding his legs
way
up
to describe it.
with his own legs. It's like, what the freaking hell is this going on? He can defend while he attacks. It's amazing. You're like, whoa.
Yeah, I was just sat there watching, going, oh, okay. No, but the best thing about it he went, like, we've only ever seen him use the maneuver twice, and it's failed twice. Yet when Dio stops him, he's so surprised. It's like, bro, you've been beaten twice already. I think your move's not that good. Who did you beat? Who did you defeat with this move?
Well, see, Straight says no fighter has ever escaped it. What he didn't say was that he's never used it on anyone before.
Yeah.
It failed even on Jonathan. Like, even Jonathan could figure it out. So
yeah,
he was hoping that like someone was supposedly even more powerful.
Could you imagine
beyond the human
the other people met? Like, they went, yo, guys, I'm going to attack this guy with my crotch. It's going to be so hilarious. Anyway.
Yes, Mike Testa. I love Speedwagon in 1, but preferred part 2 him. Preferred him in part 2. Okay, yes. All right, gotcha.
Okay, right, I'll admit he was better in part 2 because part 1 was really just an annoying twat who I really just wanted to
Maybe
shut up
because there was less of him in part 2.
Yeah, but he narrated everything down to even the way that people walked, and I was like, I can see what's happening, Speedwagon. I am watching the same. There's literally nothing to explain here. Oh, Jonathan uses his fists like punches with it using his fists. Yes, I know, Speedwagon. I can see him doing it. Oh my god, Dio has blocked him. Yes, I know, Jonathan. I know, Speedwagon. I've literally just seen that happen.
And it's even better when like the characters themselves are like narrating like the moves and like what they are doing.
Yeah,
and that Speedwagon tells you again.
Yeah! Jonathan explains what he's doing, Dio explains what he's doing, like Zeppeli's lower half is explaining what's happening, and Speedwagon's like, oh, I guess I'll explain what's happening as well. And you're like, yes, we know, everyone's just explained what's happening. We've been here for half an hour, get on with it.
Oh god, I just realized that Darth Maul being cut in half is just a Jojo reference.
Oh no! Zeppeli's death. Zeppeli explains what's happening, and then Speedwagon explains what's happening during the death, and I'm just like, oh, they're going to carry on with this, aren't they? They're not going to end this episode, are they? We're just going to be here all...
Yes, exposition. It's kind of fun in JoJo, isn't it?
Zeppeli, I give you the last of my Harmon. It will help you defeat the bad guy. Speedwagon, Zeppeli's given Jonathan the last of his Harmon to defeat him. Yes, I know.
All right. Here's Zero. Hey, Zero, how's it going? How is Mother's Basement popular with such garbage takes? Well, again, the like-dislike ratio is pretty much ratioed, so it's 16 to 14,000. We know it's bad. He knows it's bad, and people still watch his crap. So
it's one of those. A lot of these kinds of YouTubers, I hesitate to call him a video essayist because this is not one. This is rambling. But
subjective, man.
A lot of YouTubers like this, what they do, they just kind of say stuff. They say lots of random nonsense, and then the viewers hear one or two sentences that they think are punchy and that they agree with, and they think, oh yeah, man, this was a really insightful video. So they click subscribe. And that's it.
How? I mean...
Because he only has to say one thing you agree with. Most people don't think too hard about it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But...
Unless you're an actual JoJo fan, you've watched the seasons or the show as much as you could, and you go, "This is crazy. This is retarded. Who the hell would do this? This is absolutely ridiculous." No one would try.
Well, it's like Bears. Bears introduced me to JoJo, so we sat down. We watched the very first episode. We watched the first season together from the beginning, and that's how Bears, a guy who really likes the show, wanted me to see it. And it's like, yeah, no, it worked. But with this guy, I'd be all over the place. I don't think I'd enjoy it watching it the way that he's.
No, and remember, he went off 22 minutes comparing this to other shows that don't even do.
And the only
that
way,
aren't even similar.
The only way this works is if you actually watch the show, so you could appreciate it in this order in a special way. Because if you did this without knowing the show, this would not help you. You would still be confused as hell.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it would. No.
Like, he doesn't understand that. He doesn't understand that, oh, if I didn't watch the show and I was going to show someone who never saw it, this is what I'd recommend and I have to explain why, which is essentially what you don't do in any... You should never have to explain to your friend what the hell is going on, because either that's a bad show or you're paying attention to the wrong things, or the show is just...
Or maybe you have a dumb friend.
Or something else is going on, yeah. It's bizarre that if it's like really intricate plot, like a murder mystery, then maybe you might have to explain some things because you didn't catch some clues.
Yeah, sure.
But this is not that complicated. This is just this weird story.
Maybe you need someone to explain The Prestige to you. You shouldn't need someone to explain JoJo beyond you saying, "What the heck was that?" and them saying, "It's a thing. Just accept it. Move on."
It's a bizarre adventure.
Yeah, like my brother does not have to explain what the hell I'm watching. Like I can pick up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, 3 minutes. Let's just. I don't think this is going to be worthwhile, but let's just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
I hope 2.5 minutes is an ad for Raid Shadow
Either way,
Legends.
you'll be primed to enjoy it as a celebration of everything you've watched so far, and as a more direct continuation of Dio and Jotaro's respective legacies. So, is this basement order the truly definitive way to watch JoJo?
No.
Of course not, and also that's not really the point of this thought exercise. What I hope I've demonstrated with it is that there can be pros.
Hold on. Season 4 explain stands. Cool.
Proceeding to a
Self-contained
part
story.
that doesn't have anything to.
Hold on. Self-contained story, but has a ton of links to other parts, so it's not self-contained. Well,
Interesting
introduces Joseph.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Okay.
Nope. Season 2 introduces Joseph.
Okay.
Well, he's saying it introduces you, the viewer, to Joseph.
This is when we have that moment in the Smudcast. We always ask, "Did you even watch the show?" It happens every time.
Yeah.
I have to wonder. Did he recommend this? Sorry, go ahead.
That line introduces you to Joseph. It's like, no, season 1 does that. It's like, no, but like in his head, season 4 introduces you. No, but season 1's already introduced you. So no, scratch that off. Also, self-contained story, but has tons of links to other parts. But it's not properly self-contained, is it? So scratch that off. It explains stands. Okay.
But I just wonder, like, okay, if he has any friends, people that do watch the show, people that don't watch the show,
got friends.
when does this method? I know, but let's just say for the sake of the argument, does this method actually work? Make sense?
No.
I'm just. Well, he just said no. This isn't the definitive watching order. It's a thought experiment. But this is his recommendation for how you should watch the show.
Yeah, but think it's like then we go to season 1. Part 2, we get to see Joseph in his prime. We could just watch that to start with. Learn about Hammon. Well, you'd know about that before stands. And then Arena references Jonathan. We don't have to be referenced because you already know who Jonathan is. The fuck?
I don't know.
These are all brand new things because you've messed the order to make them brand new things when they were brand new anyway in the order they were to begin with. Like season 1, the second part of season 1 is in the second spot, like it is in the actual normal order. You just replaced the first part with season 4 for some fucking reason.
Yeah, I don't know. No wonder people voted for this video.
Anyway.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
I'm just pausing so we could read what it says underneath, like what he's wrote down. And so these first 2 bits. No,
it's all subjective nonsense reasons, so don't worry. It's okay.
Be pros and cons to either watching the series in release order or shaking things
meet
up.
the son of
And
Jonathan's
you won't
rival
necessarily
Dio,
enjoy it less if you watch it at a sequence.
Build up the mystery. What mystery?
The mystery of Dio, who, if you've only watched parts 4 and 2 before this, you have no context for because you don't know who Dio is.
But Dio is so irrelevant in part 5. Like you see like one image.
Dio exists to make Giorno's hair turn blonde.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Other than that, there's no other reference to him.
Like literally, he's a brunette before we hear about Dio.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
at a sequence. Depending on the order, you may even get to enjoy some satisfying
Finally
setups
get to
and
see the
payoffs
story. Yeah.
that don't exist in the
Setups
linear-
and payoffs.
Yeah, but look at this. Yeah, but look at this. Look at this. Finally get to see the story of Shizuko's mentor. Or if you just watched it earlier, you'd have seen it earlier.
Yeah, you would have watched it, and then you would have been like, oh, it's Jotaro again.
Yeah.
Yeah, even more mystery behind Dio. Just more mystery. Just keep
Wait,
adding more mystery to it.
What?
We don't know who he is because you're watching it in the wrong order.
Wrong order.
Who's this? Who's this murderer fellow I've never heard of before? I don't know. You're watching it backwards.
This really would be like if you started the Marvel movies with Infinity War.
No, you literally start in the MCU at the final battle of Endgame and going, oh, it's a mystery who all these characters are. I can't wait to go back and learn about them.
You start watching it and then you pause it. There's like a pause, and Robert Downey Jr. is like, yeah, this is me. You're probably wondering how I got into this situation. And then it takes you back to the first Iron Man.
Look, I'm sorry, but that shit only works for like Deadpool, probably.
No, it's not even that. Because you're probably wondering how I got into this. It takes you back to like Chaplin in 1992.
Yes.
It takes you through the entire run of Ally McBeal.
Oh, you mean Charlie Chaplin? That's funny.
Okay.
No,
2
no,
minutes.
it goes back to Life of Brian.
2 minutes.
Right, I forgot he played that role.
Oh.
If you go.
Anyway.
Shows the. Oh, when you get to season 1, shows the origins of Dio. Yeah, well done.
I wonder how else we could see the origins of Dio.
Probably like.
I don't know.
Jeez.
Oh boy,
Where it was
dude,
meant
this guy's
to
a
be.
real retard, man.
A nice break from the monster of the week.
But
like
that's
10
literally
episodes.
JoJo.
But
like even part 4 and 5,
but-
like every single part is just the
If he's
monster
saying,
episodic thing. Almost.
If he's saying
Yeah.
in part 3 is a break from Monster of the Week, that's after you've already read through season 5 and season 2, or watched season 5 and season 2. So
Season 4 is all Monster of the Week. Even when they're hunting for Kira, it's Monster of the Week.
How is that?
Kira goes into disguise and he scares up a bunch of new stand users to make it more Monster of the Week.
Imagine you're watching this in sequence, like every year or every month or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you binge JoJo. You've just watched season 5 and season 2. Then you're going, you know what? Season 3, my God, that was so annoying of the Monster of the Week. And all of a sudden, I could finally take a break from that thing I watched 3 months ago and watch season 1. It's like, what? What kind of an excuse? Like, it doesn't make any, like, if I'm doing push-ups, I'm like, I need a break from doing push-ups. I know. I should do sit-ups, which I did 3 months ago, or what? That's a bad analogy. I'm trying to think. This is such a dumb thing. I can't even think
about steak.
This is so dumb.
Yeah, no,
it's like saying I need a break from doing push-ups, so I'll do some push-ups.
No, a break from push-ups I was
3
doing
months later.
5 months ago. Like, I haven't done a push-up in 5 months. You know, I need a break from doing that. So I'll do some sit-ups instead. Like, what? No. We're well past the season 3 there, buddy. Or whatever the hell was. You know what? This is dumb. Let's just go through this and not stop. I don't care anymore.
Just
Go
watch
through it.
And that's not only true of this watch order. Obviously, not every possible random approach you can take to JoJo or any
Season
other
3 is a
massive
great segue to part
franchise for
6,
that matter
right, sure.
will deliver as smooth a ride as something planned out by someone who knows the material or the standard chronological order. But that's where you, as a JoJo fan, can help your friends find a way of tackling the series that works for them.
Yeah, it's called
Cowboys.
Chapter
Start
1.
with the beginning. Holy shit! How simple.
Yeah,
can
but
you start?
I love volume 81. Just cowboys, Jesus, and dinosaurs. Cool. Okay then. I guess you
Those
gave
thing-
up trying to think of
Those things
actual-
are all in Steel Ball Run, that's for sure.
Yeah, no,
Ah.
that's fine. No, I that's fine.
That's all he has to say.
But
yeah,
why?
that's-
but why does that mean it comes in this order?
Because it's part of the new timeline, so I guess you can watch the new timeline in chronological order.
Actually, I just noticed that it's not even called like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure at that point. I didn't like really catch on to it that much. Like I guess like Steel Ball Run is really its own thing.
Yeah.
Works for them is still satisfying overall. If you can get
Lol,
past the
I have
idea
four
that there's
ballers or
this
whatever.
one perfect way they have to go about it. I've said it
Well,
before and I'll
the
say it
main
again.
character
The more
of part
JoJo you
7,
have in your
8
life,
has
the better.
4 balls.
So the best approach to exploring the series, in my opinion, is whatever
In my
gets you the
opinion.
most excited about it. Even if that means you only ever watch the Handsome Mafia Variety Hour or Scooby Hairdo and fill in the blanks with a Mickey. Or you go full chaotic evil and exclusively read the light novels. Honestly, I'd love to hear what someone who does that thinks of JoJo, and the same goes for anyone who's experienced the series differently from me. Hearing varying perspectives on things I like only ever enhances my own appreciation of them. That's a big part of why I make these videos and still read the comments.
So why does it make you
despite the
retarded?
advice of my peers.
You know,
And
I
that is
actually
the
agree.
single best
Hearing this
reason
guy's
I can give my
perspective
fellow JoJo
has
fans
made me
to not only
appreciate
let
more
part
that I'm
skippers
actually
be and let
intelligent
them
and know
join
how
your
to watch
conversations
television.
about it, but also
Yeah.
to straight up encourage people who might side-eye the series for its length or the pushier parts of its fan base to ignore what they're supposed to do and
Oh,
help
there it
them
was.
enjoy JoJo
the
in
best
a way that
character.
makes
Do it.
sense to them.
Best
The
character
bigger
ever.
and more
Show it to
varied
us.
this fan base gets, the more interesting it'll be for all of us.
Oh,
who
he
take
didn't
part
show
in
it to us.
I'm
For all of
Joe,
us.
professional shitbag, signing
Oh
out
no.
from my
I-
mother's basement.
Oh my god, blow it up your ass.
Yeah, see, I don't want all of us
All
to
those
enjoy it
Patreons.
together because I don't want you to be a fan of this show.
How many?
Yeah.
How many people? Whoa!
Every time I
There's a-
close my eyes.
Looked like a Vietnam War memorial.
Felt like a Vietnam War memorial.
All those brain cells of people who just died. Ugh.
Yeah, I just
You have to assume it's just like dumb kids that don't know any better, but I
No,
doubt it.
can't be. Can't.
No, I know.
Want to bet?
But that's the only way it makes sense. Otherwise, I'm just like, oh, what happened to humanity?
Jesus Christ.
Here is Fritz.
Good thing we
Uh,
skipped to the later part.
Yeah, every part of JoJo
Wake
has
up
a villain
feeling
of
so
the hour weekday formula. I think a lot of shows do that. It's not just cartoons. So I think Buffy, Smallville, like all these semi-popular primetime shows, they do stuff.
Star Trek,
Star Trek, yeah. Alien of the Week.
especially the original. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, JoJo was a lot of Monster of the Week, but it still had an overarching plot as opposed to, you know, like a crime show
Yes.
where they just solve a murder every week. And there's like some through line stuff, but there's not usually a whole season narrative. But yeah, I mean
Law
they
and Order.
almost all did. They almost all did episodic Monster of the Week stuff, all the parts of JoJo. But I just, like I said, I don't want him to enjoy the show. I don't want him to also be a fan of it. He's watching it wrong.
Here's Mike Testa.
Remove the basement from the fandom.
It's more like I need a break from push-ups, so I'll go do some heavy lifting now, and then I need a break from swimming, so I'll go do squats now. Yeah, it's this bizarre logic. You see, whenever I present with dumb illogic, I have to write it out to see where the sentence lines up, or else I know where the syllogism is, or else it's just nonsense. So,
Like, I'm tired of eating pizza, so I'll eat some calzones.
Yeah, something retarded. Like it's like that's the same shit. What do you like, what? Chaotic Evil. You didn't actually read Jojo, did you? Was that on the list? I know he had that stupid list. I didn't care to pause it. So
Yes, yeah. Well, he had like I think like the 2 or 3 mangas, like part 6 to 8. Then like he barely scratched the surface of what those parts are about. Like the first thing like he can think about Jolian, which is part 8, is that like the main character has 4 balls. That's like
what do you do, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm sure we're gonna have some stream memes. Here we go.
Oh, we got a bunch apparently.
Smud's bizarre video response. There's Hawk in the middle.
Yeah.
What the hell is Hawk doing?
I don't know.
We got a bunch of other characters who aren't there, but that's okay. That's cool. Wisp is not here. Wisp is probably gonna like that one because it's pretty. Ooh, hello. But you got Zach who took off. Got bears in the background.
What is that? Lena Paul or something?
I'm not
Where?
sure.
What?
I got to be the disabled guy.
Okay.
I just look at the thing and I just go like, I don't know who any of these characters are, but okay then.
You're Joseph.
Pardon?
It's Joseph. Like your head is on Joseph's.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh.
Yes.
Does he make
it's
green
from the
like
video
that?
game though.
Oh right. Oh, that's why I didn't recognise it.
Anyway, here's Berserker again.
Jesus Christ!
Okay. Okay then.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was like, I don't even know what that is.
Thank you for that wonderful meme. Hopefully, don't get
Oh,
blocked.
but that is actually a picture of Mub's basement though.
Yes.
That is? Oh my god!
No, it's obviously his face superimposed. He's not actually.
So when Zach said her boyfriend looks up to him,
No.
he actually was looking up to him.
Anyway,
to bed.
there's lots of fun references, especially to culture and Italian culture. So I actually can see this happening in the show. But anyway, it's pretty fun. What the hell is
Dang.
Little Caesar? Fine. Yes.
I love that, Alex. That's great.
You know what? I actually wouldn't see. You have those weird cravings for like food that doesn't make any sense because it's shit. Like Little Caesars. Like, yeah, Little Caesar would be good right about now. But that's probably because we've been watching Mother's Basement and we're like, you know what? Anything would be good right about now.
Well, I remember I dreaded Little Caesars, and then I had a pizza, and I was like, "Oh, that was pretty good."
I don't know.
I don't know why.
Your life is at a bad point. You just have a piece of whatever, and you're like, "Oh, it's better now." Whatever I was from, this is not so bad. Yo, Caesar.
So.
Yeah.
Yo, Caesar.
Oh no.
What are you doing, Hawk? You never had it?
Well, it's not really over here.
Yeah, it's not in the UK. Don't worry.
Don't care.
It's okay. It's all right. There's other bad pizza in the UK, so don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of bad pizza from the UK. Yeah, we've got that covered.
Death
Like
of
Domino's.
Death of Caesar Zeppeli.
Oh yeah, we've got Domino's. Yeah.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2 Battle Tendencies circa February 2013 David Productions.
Okay.
That is actually his.
Close enough. Pretty close.
Oh.
Go to fight Wamu alone. Be this close to killing him. Get hit by a holy sandstorm and get crushed by the ceiling. Get hit by a holy sandstorm and get crushed by the ceiling.
Huh.
Yes. Sorry for the wait. Here's your Caesar salad. Oh, that's so. Oh,
Oh, God, gotta love those puns.
that's Joe. That's yeah. That's Joe. That's Joe for you. I was trying to imagine the spaghetti, the squid ink spaghetti, but it's a little different. Same idea though. Caesar sacrifices himself to save Joseph. Joseph doesn't consume the ring. Caesar, yeah. And that's when Zach stopped watching.
No,
Yeah,
that's not when Zach.
that's just-
No, it was
Colosseum.
It was the Colosseum scene.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Zeppeli lineage has ended forever. Part 7. Miss me, assholes.
he is, so far, I would say, like one of the best parts of the part 7. So, yeah.
Oh my God, Bears! What are you doing?
Quoted by Joseph Joestar. Oh. Oh yeah,
that's
this
brutal. I
episode.
love
This
it.
is great. This is great.
Yeah. No, this
Nobody.
episode's actually really good because the Germans don't actually fall for it. So like, yeah, you're a guy in a dress.
Oh,
It's like, oh, he's like, okay, then beat someone.
wouldn't that be transphobic?
It doesn't help that he's like 6'6" or something.
Built like a truck.
Yeah, he's 6'6" and like 12 foot across. So yeah, it's...
maybe he's wearing high heels. I don't know.
All right, this is great. Oh. So K, trying to figure out what K represents. A kick or what is it? What is K?
It stops. It stops the YouTube video.
Oh, it does.
If you double tap to the right, then it skips time. And if you tap it backwards, then it goes back in time.
Oh, that makes sense.
Genius.
I like it. Good stuff. It was that Kira's? I can't remember. What was his name?
This is King Crimson.
That's Kira's, yeah.
No, that's not Kira.
No, looks like it.
Kira is part 4 villain.
Oh,
Diavolo. That's his name.
Killer Queen. Sorry, yeah, I was right. Sorry, Killer Queen. You're right.
Queen, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There's so many I can't remember all the names, or pair them up rather. Nobody. King Crimson. 10 seconds.
I
Here
haven't seen this
is.
far into JoJo. I don't get these references.
Yeah, no, this is all time lapse stuff. It doesn't make any sense because time is frozen. And all of a sudden, you get the shit knocked out of you. You just collapse and die. Here's the latest chapter of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. See you next month, JoJo fans. No, I can't wait that long. Here's the latest chapter of Berserk. See you in 3 years' time. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not.
That's no longer that funny.
Yeah, it's not funny anymore.
Here's the latest chapter of Berserk. See you never, guys.
Yeah, see you forever. Never.
Oh.
All right. By all
No,
accounts,
here's the latest chapter. Coffin noises.
yeah,
Funny Zach was here.
it doesn't make sense. Oh my!
The poison of Cusco.
That is. What is going on here? I don't want.
Was that King Crimson, right?
It's one way of looking. Okay, no. This is Kira. I would imagine this is Kira.
Kira and Killer.
Oh, you're looking at the next one. Okay.
Yeah, and that one's Killer Queen. I imagine.
Yeah, like a lot of people point out that looks almost like a cat, like the original Stan.
Oh no, that's kind of funny. Giorno, he's crazy here. Me and the boys before Giorno. Me after Giorno. Oh.
Yeah, how ironic that like you have a guy who's basically like a healer, and less people are alive.
That's kind of sad, but yeah, that's true. Oh right, the poison for Jojo, the poison chosen specifically to kill Jojo. Jojo's poison. That poison, yes, that poison.
You gotta do the voice.
The voice from the show or the voice from Jojo's?
The
Jojo.
Yes.
Oh god. I don't.
Both at the exact same time.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be
My
great.
stand, the voice.
Characters in parts 1 to 3. Characters in part 4. Characters in parts 5 to 8. They're younger. I wouldn't. Okay, but
No, they look way more flamboyant than they used to. Like, if you like start like part 1, then like you see like everyone has like muscles
yeah.
on top of muscle, and it just gets like less and less muscular. Even though like I think I have seen like one per guy in part 8 who had like a lot of muscles, but like otherwise the main characters are just like no, all of them are extremely slim.
It's kind of funny because in all the episodes they all get beaten the crap out of, or their bodies rearranged, and some of them have literal holes in their bodies and they're still walking around. Like, okay. Does muscle count for anything? Probably not.
There's that. I think like there's like a side story that like the guy wrote for the part 4 manga artist dude, and he has to face a guy in the gym who has like a Greek god as his stand or something like that. That was ridiculous.
All right, here is. I don't know if you guys get this joke, but it's basically what Kira does. He collects. Well, is it fingernails or fingers? I can't remember.
Hands.
Collects hands.
His hand. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, not Kira from Deathman. Okay.
No. From Jojo. Are those real fingers? Oh dear, you've seen it now. Yeah. He's a strange fellow, that Kira character. Kira, any women? I just want to. I just want to live a peaceful life. Yeah, after he mutilates a woman and steals her hands. It's great. Thanks, Kira. Creepy as all hell. He's the most dangerous man in the city. This is his picture. He doesn't look so mean. What? What the hell is that? What is this? I failed.
Oh, this is a SpongeBob joke.
I know. I'm just trying to like wrap my brain around it.
The strangler.
Yes, gatekeeping, very important. No, you hang
Zack
up first.
Snyder's gatekeeping.
Oh my god, that is. What is going on there?
That's so wrong.
Is that like is that Thing from Addams Family, or is that literally just a dead
No,
hand?
that's one of his girlfriends.
Oh my god. That is so weird.
Oh boy.
I don't really like gatekeepers. Have you clean? Oh, okay, that's.
Read it. Read it or else.
That's enough. These aren't super chats. I don't need to read these.
I will super chat it if I have to.
Bears, what the fuck, man?
Jesus. I like your gay pride shirt. What? What?
JoJo's is gay.
There's probably a
Yes.
club called JoJo's that, I mean, it's pretty obvious. When you watch 5 minutes of JoJo, I've seen enough, I'm gay. What? Okay. No, you just like the 80s
Oh, damn,
really,
Alex.
really, like so much. It just permeates your body. Oh my God. The 80s. When you started JoJo's to watch some cool fights, but instead the buff men turned you gay. What? You've deceived me, JoJo.
You'll save me.
Oh,
Boy, they.
What? Who is that?
wow. Who is that?
It's
Yeah.
not Mother's Basement.
Is that
it?
him? It could be.
I don't think
know.
so.
Uh,
I know that's Joe Swanson from Family Guy in the background, but that's weird.
I'd rather not think about it. I'm good. There is Dragon Ball?
Zach.
Zach? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's that wonderful
My favorite website.
of Krillin
My
JPC
second
just
God.
stuffing his face.
Gone wrong, gotten shot.
There we go. There is what's her face? Is it what's her name? Sailor Jupiter? What's her name again? Can't remember her name.
Taylorman?
Well, no, her real name, her born name, I guess. Sailor Jupiter.
I don't know. You're asking the wrong person.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while. I haven't watched it. I know Mina.
Animated Japanese woman.
Yes, with the brown hair. Very Japanese.
It's like Spud. What's her name? I should ask Hawk. Hawk.
Yeah.
I don't know what this weeb shit is. Okay.
Here is I don't know what the hell this is referencing, but the Matrix.
Because his name was Movie Mob, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's Zach doing the full thing. Thank you, Zach. You should skip parts, maybe. Sometimes it's okay to give up.
Yeah. never dig too far.
What about the guy in the top?
This is great.
Could you imagine if he made his own show? I mean, god damn.
Yeah, no, you should
Oh, it
watch
would
it in
be-
this
it would
order,
be all
guys.
over.
It's not the best order.
Oh,
yeah.
it would be.
Some random Jew fans. Is Jojo gay? Another Jojo fans. Well, yes, but actually no.
Oh, that's what my brother says all the time.
Are you gay?
Well,
Well, yes, but actually no.
Jojo fans trying to convince people Jojo isn't gay. Everyone, including Jojo fans, knowing it's gay. I don't think so. I think when you actively want to kill someone by blowing holes in their body, I think we've gone past sexuality.
It's pretty gay if you think about it.
When you blow holes, yeah, it's true. I assure you, Speedwagon, dressing up as a femboy was vital to entering the German military. Man. He's not wrong. I mean, it worked.
The fact of the matter is, it does work.
Oh, okay. I'm convinced.
The top 10's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure stands.
Crimson Chin.
Prism chip.
Yeah, why not?
I thought you would go for the nega chin.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to say the N word. That's why.
You can say the N word.
All right.
Well, no. Can't say it.
You fell for it, fool. Thundercross split
Oh.
attack.
Oh, that's nice.
See, now I gotta rewatch that episode.
See, I wish they'd done that instead of just Darth Maul standing there like a moron.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh man, no, I don't. Oh, Eric, you have.
What the hell is Ora? What is going?
Oh, they're beating
I
up
don't know,
Mother's basement.
Oh, Smud Bears is your stand that you're
Bears is
beating up Mother's basement.
Nice.
Okay, geez, that was long. Holy crap! You guys love this show.
Oh,
That was long. Zach died, but that's all right. Things happen to Zach. It's okay, Zach.
It's okay to die.
Did we miss some super chats here? I didn't hear him. Mike Testa.
Probably.
The light novels aren't canon, so it means no. All right. 4 and 3 felt 4 and 3 felt like Mega Man because you go through goons, then the main villain. That's just me. Okay, yeah, it's fair compared to a video game. Makes sense. Punished Bearserker, make an upgrade to my avatar. Mike, what is your avatar that you need an upgrade for it?
Bears made him an avatar, so that's probably what he means.
Oh, really? That's nice. It's kind of.
Can't he just make
faded.
his own? I don't know.
It's kind of faded. It's hard to see. I know. Anyway, the last super chat is from Ron Harushin. Sailor Jupiter's name is Makoto, or Lita in the English dub. Oh, that's why I was confused. Okay, yeah, I was thinking with an M, but I couldn't get the name right, and then I was thinking of what I experienced, and I was like, "What the hell is her name? It doesn't make any sense." Yeah, Makoto. You're right. Why did they change her name to Lita? That sounds weird, but yeah. Favorite Sailor Scout. Ugh. Man, what a horrible video.
I know, right?
That is.
I'm actually glad we skipped parts because, my God.
Can you imagine going through 20 minutes of that crap?
I'm just afraid that like now we just validated his point by skipping
we
his
didn't.
garbage video.
No, because it doesn't connect at all to what his main point was.
Well,
Yeah,
anyway.
his entire thing was going like, look, yeah. To be honest with you, I couldn't listen to him talk any longer. Just skip the bits you're not interested in. So I was just like skipping the whole thing.
Yeah, it was going to be all. Here's all other shows where you can skip parts and not lose anything, so
Avatar.
it's okay to do it in JoJo.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, Avatar, which I don't know what on earth he was going to say you could skip in Avatar.
I think like there's one episode in Avatar that I would say like you can skip Great Divide. Was it?
Yeah,
like,
you can
that's
skip
like
the Great
such-
Divide.
That was the
Just
most
skip-
garbage shit I ever seen on
Yeah,
TV.
just skip to Korra. That's what we
Of course.
But wait, if you can skip parts, what was the whole basement method about then?
He said it himself that it's like what? So
Yeah, there was no
I don't
actual
get it.
skipping in there anywhere.
Yeah,
no.
what the hell? So that's his topic. You can skip parts, but here's the order that I prefer to watch it in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm not even gonna bother.
I've heard of someone who was suggesting seriously to skip part 1 and only read like a wiki article about it, and then just start with part 2. But that's a whole other story.
Anyway.
Okay.
Let's finish this off. Mike Testa, I wish to be a god hand. Okay. Bears, good luck, sir. That's what you want to do.
Mm-hmm. It's like, don't talk to us, talk to bears. We don't control what memes get made.
Anyway, I think we're good for the night. I gotta go take something for this thing called breathing. Don't know what.
You gotta visit like Mother's basement and tell him like this was a terrible choice to make. My friend.
This was so sad. Guys, don't ever be a fan of anything like Mother's Basement is.
Just tell him to go home.
Yeah.
Just tell him to divorce his
Gatekeep
wife or
people
something.
like him.
If anyone ever says you're watching your show wrong or reading your book wrong, or just tell them to get lost. And if
Basement gate.
And if they give you,
if anyone tells you to watch the last season, then watch the third season, then watch the second season, then the fifth season, and then 2 episodes of season 4, and then skip to season 6, and then watch the rest of season 4, just tell them to like go away.
Like if you want to watch TNG, start with what's that? All Good Things. Go to
right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have
All right,
yourself
Zach,
a great evening.
We're going now.
Take it easy.
Yay! I made it at the end. Yay! I get to be part of the intro
Yay,
or the
Zach.
outro.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.